we go again.
Here we go!
Nope.
Hey, bro, watch your jet. Watch your jet, bro. Watch your jet!
Two-star Goku uniform!
Nani?
Another day, another victory for the OG, taking down the sweats. The imposters among us.
Fatality.
Falcon! Punch!
Leave me alone! Tetsuo!
We will unite. We will stand together.
That was quite the show. Well done.
This is it, baby.
Hold me.
Oh, too much. Welcome. Welcome. Appreciate you all being here. We have lots to talk about, lots to clap about. All right, we're getting things started. I love to see it. Tomak, how you doing?
Been doing great. Checked out some stuff this week. Surprisingly not Dino Blade yet.
I'm so disappointed. We're eagerly awaiting your review. ABF, how you doing? And you gonna do anything fun later tonight with your wife?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Playing games?
We're talking about playing some video games.
Perfect.
Yes.
I can't wait. Hayden Wayne in the flesh. How you doing, buddy?
Yes, doing well. Went to an arcade the other day for the first time in forever.
I'm so
Played
jealous.
a shit ton of Injustice, Gods Among Us. Got these little cards that you scan in to play as the different characters. Played some Top Gun Maverick, like a flight sim game.
We all want to know more. We have it as a tab later. I'm looking forward to it. I don't remember a lot of my dreams, but the ones I do, I'm generally trying to find an arcade on the top level of something. That's usually my goal, is to get to an arcade. Occasionally I do make it to the arcade. It's great. But then even once I'm in there, I'm not happy enough and I need to make it to the cooler side of the arcade. Dreams are weird. Jeff! How you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's up? Hashtag save Stargate. It is Stargate Day, and let's see if I batted at least 500% with Irwin this week for the 2 anime recommendations I have. We'll find out today. Here on
One, I like so much I had to stop watching it.
Understandable.
Jeff?
I was like, oh, we'll get to it.
You recommend me something so degenerate I had to stop watching it, while Tomak recommend me something pretty freaking wholesome.
I know.
What is happening?
The roles,
the duality of anime.
Yep, pretty much.
Tomak's emote is the degen emote. We do actually have a new emote. It's the Suns and Shadows emote, but it might as well be a degen emote too at this point.
Yeah, let's go.
More on that shortly. Chat, how are you doing? Have you hit that thumbs up? It is definitely, yeah. When I watch these little girl animes, I often think, this is for Jess. And it's from the Kill la Kill people, Studio Trigger. And they're usually pretty degenerate. I'm like, oh no. But no, they behave themselves. They like fully behave themselves. We'll get to High School of the Dead shortly after that, though. So, chat, hit that thumbs up. Appreciate you being here. We got boobs for rewards, and we got lots of anime to review, and then we'll get to some gaming. The Witch Academia. So, Tomak dropped a Red Boy, and I enjoyed Witch Hat Atelier, despite it being a little girlish. Screw it, I don't care. The art animation is so good. Characters and stories, very good. Witch Academia, 25 episodes. It's 13 episodes season 1, 12 episodes season 2, like what they always do with anime these days. It was solid. So Kill la Kill, lots of female characters, but very much so made for men and boys. It's a lot of fan service. When they do the transformation, they specifically do like the gooch shot, like they make sure you see it like slapping like straight into them.
Get up in there, Irwin.
The high school girls?
be there.
Yeah. So I was a little bit concerned, but no, they keep it nice and wholesome and likable main characters. It's like all women because it's witches. Not too many of the annoying, like complainy, whiny girls. Not too much drama. Like I always hate when they're in the schools. Magic schools, I'm learning to like. And I watched some Spy Family, and I really enjoyed that. So I'm like, all right, I'll give it a chance. I enjoyed it, and it is very much so Studio Trigger. So you get like little girls holding magical RPGs and stuff like that. So lots of fun, extra weird. Why did you recommend it, Tomak?
Means because it's like, well, what was the last show I had you watch? Ah, yes, Witchcraft Works, which had the best spell, gun.
Well, yeah, gun beats everything, but does RPG beat gun?
I don't know.
ABF? Yeah, ABF. What spell are you casting?
A mech in this show.
It might be gun for sure.
But RPG.
Hold that. Come on, let's be real here.
Wait, Jeff, what weapon are you summoning? With your
Flamethrower.
magic? Well, yeah, I mean that's just
War crimes. Let's go.
Yeah, Hayden cast Fireball, as we all know.
Correct.
Fireball. So it's very likable, good side monitoring, art and animation, very simple, a little more girly, but not like Sailor Moon levels of girliness. Like I wasn't embarrassed by watching it or anything like that. Something I would easily recommend to Jess. Oh yeah, you're definitely gonna like Spy Family. I watched some more, and Anya's so adorable. Oh my god, there are some weird. It's anime too, so you get the weird brother of who loves her so much he wants to fuck her. That trope, and then you have Anya's friend who has the crush on the dad, which is normally, fine. But then I finally got to the season 3 episode where she comes over to the house, and it's a lot of situational comedy that is fucking gross. And I went ahead and skipped that episode. So it's like, even the wholesome thing, I watch these animes, I'm like, oh, this is something I can actually recommend to everyone, or oh, this is something like a kid could watch, and then you always get to the episode. Jeff, after the High School of the Dead, had another one. Oh, you'll like this. Well, there's the one scene, but other than that, you'll like it.
Yeah.
I know what scene you're talking about. The one with the nipples in it. 5 minutes in, all the girls in the public bath, including the little 8-year-old girl. Anime. It's complicated
Right at times. Yep.
This is why I wanted to ease ABF in, because anime is complicated. Shout out Nick. Vegas from Ithaca dropping 2. Always appreciate you dropping a like on that one.
Beggars.
See some weird friends to watch cartoons. What's going on? Oh. These days, chicks are into manga and anime, possibly even more so than dudes.
Dude,
yeah,
my
Hayden
girlfriend's got so many fucking anime tattoos. I have to actively stop her from going to get more anime tattoos.
That'll
like the VTuber community, lots of weird dudes, but also a shit ton of weird chicks.
Yeah, that's where they went. They left the MMOs and they went to the VTuber circles online in anime and manga. They're all still there. Don't worry.
Yay! So there's a place for chicks in anime and manga, and for I liked it. It's nice and wholesome. I was waiting for the Tomak degeneracy to spring. It never happened. I assume they saved it for season 2. Tomak, you want to fight Jeff real quick?
No, he's already dug his hole deep enough.
Oh, I thought you were about to agree. No, Jeff, state your case, quick.
First half is awesome. The second half falls short of expectations. It goes too crazy.
soon as they're a major character or something happens to them, it definitely drops in quality. But then it goes so fucking hard, and then it goes even harder than that, and then it like butt blasts the whole universe. ABF, was there something you want to say, or were you doing some pointing?
I was just gonna say that Jess is actually freaking out, just like she is in chat.
Now, I like the show. I own it. So it's not like I hate the show, but people think it like the biggest classic of all time. It is not even close.
I quite liked it.
It's almost like they're commissioned to make a Saturday morning cartoon.
I side monitored it quite a bit.
Yeah.
But even like the stuff that's not the greatest is still like, I don't think it goes any worse than mid at parts, and the stuff that's good is really good. They literally start throwing like spiral galaxies at each other for the final like infight. It's so great. That's so Eastern, right, Hayden? Is that how you want your Eastern entertainment to end?
1,000%. Yes.
My favorite part of that show is Barrel's dream.
If you're going to get to a crescendo, throwing galaxies at each other is the greatest crescendo you could have.
But then it ends, Jeff, and then it goes into the future again, and it kind of gives you like a little extra, which I love that bit.
Yeah.
All right, his case has been stated. Let's see. Oh, Mecha, is that like you and mayonnaise and ranch? Well, actually, we have some new Gundam, and we're trying to find a Gundam for ABF, so we'll see if he thinks this one looks good coming up. Hayden, you had a dude? What were you dude, bro?
I don't like mecha. Mecha anime is fucking just peak. Like
I
almost
know, that's
all
like
the
saying you don't like
time.
anime.
Like, how can you not like mecha anime?
I'm still gonna say ABF should probably watch Double O if he's gonna pick one.
Get her in here. Yeah, I'd watch the Endless Waltz. That's like the ending.
Yeah, that's the Wing
right?
movie.
Yeah, which I quite enjoyed. Some of it I didn't know what was going on, but there's enough context clues to know what was going on enough. So yeah, Little Witch Academia, right? Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Yeah, I liked it.
Same thing. I almost said Little Witch Atelier. Hang on, that's not it.
Yeah. So yeah, I enjoyed it. Probably won't. I have so many things I want to go back to finish. Probably not in that list for a long time, but I enjoyed it. Now, Jeff.
Yep. Yeah. I know.
High School of the Dead. There were warning signs, such as when I noticed as soon as you hit play, the first thing you get is a panty shot.
Oh yeah.
Correct.
There was at least 25 panty shots per episode, Jeff.
If not more.
Some of them were more. I think it probably averages out to about 25. But yeah,
I'll be
real.
real. I haven't watched it in so long. I actually did not remember it. I was rewatching some of it in lieu of like this weekend. I'm like, I got through 3 episodes and I'm thinking, this is way worse than I remembered it being. I just remember liking the story.
The story is great if you can look past all the tits and ass that are constantly thrown in your face.
Exactly. I was like, oh no, what did I do to Erwin? This was not okay.
Okay,
hey,
so
you know what, ABF, you watched Prison School. You can handle High School of the Dead.
Yes. Okay, so there's the fan servicing panty shots. And then there's like the girl who's like sees a girl she likes and she runs to her, but then trips and then falls and her face lands in her boobs, and then she basically just like motorboats her giant boobs.
Yeah.
You know,
like I can live with that even, but then they leave the high school and then they on like a dirt bike or whatever, and they get to a gas station. But then a big guy shows a big scary black dude with braces. Am I remembering that correctly? Shows up and then grabs the girl, has her hostage, and then does a lot of fondling her boobs. And then it's like, you know what? This isn't
And
very
if you're
fun.
side monitoring it, he actually gives you a play-by-play of every part of her that he's touching too.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
So
anime.
Sorry about that one. That's on me.
Anime is complicated, guys. So
Jeff's like,
watched,
my bad.
I thought it was 5 episodes, but then I looked back and it was like 4 episodes. So I enjoyed the character and story bits.
Yeah.
And anime is complicated. Moving on. All right, now this is one that somehow Jeff hadn't watched, and he got really interested, and then tried to challenge ABF into a watch-off.
Yeah, that didn't
Unsuccessfully, but a little successfully. Jeff, what'd you think? No Guns Live.
Still haven't seen it yet. Sorry.
Wait, ABF, you watched some, right?
I did.
So I'm defeated.
I watched 3 episodes of it. In
You
fact,
literally owe him $200. You literally said it.
I not only did I do that, I bought it on Blu-ray. We've been watching it on the new Blu-ray player.
Shut up, really?
Uh-huh.
That's awesome.
So now I can hold it up and Jeff can't. Maybe I should go get it.
Oh my
I'm
God,
sorry.
you ain't kidding either. He's doing a Jeff.
He's
He's
gonna do
go
a
get
Jeff.
the Blu-ray.
Yep.
Oh my God. Yeah. We actually have emotes to describe this now. We've got our, come on, pop up. We got our ABF
Yep.
number 1 greater than sons now, and you did it to yourself. Oh,
I never should have
Yeah,
helped him
Steve.
get monetized. Damn
me
it.
Reiki. Me Reiki lots. And you only had to watch an episode and a half. Jeez. All right. Well, ABF, despite the main character having a gun for a head, and I'm like, I found one I think you'll like. It's all neo-noir and stuff, and you refused. You absolutely refused to say, you know what? I'm kind of interested. And then Jeff did this crazy ploy, and then he didn't. What is ABF? What did you think? And how many episodes did you watch so far?
So I just finished episode 3. And to be honest, I wasn't really sold on the first episode. We got through like half of the second episode, and I was like, oh, let me just watch a few more minutes. And I ended up watching more and more and more, and it was getting really late. I had to go to bed, but I kind of felt bad not finishing it and finished it up today. I'm liking it more as I watch. I'm not like totally like sold on it yet to where I'm like, oh, it's the greatest thing. Like I'm gonna recommend it to people. I think I need to see more, but I'm enjoying it. It's pretty obscure.
Wait, what do you mean obscure?
Well, I mean, the main character is, it's got a gun for a head. It's kind of strange. I get that he's, what do they call him? The
Gun slave.
Yeah, well,
yeah, like fixer or whatever. Right?
Resolver,
Resolver,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, the resolver. But yeah, I'm getting more used to it because I find it a little bit strange, but that doesn't make it a bad thing.
It's one of those that as I was watching it, it is kind of a slow build, but it really starts picking up as you get a couple episodes into like the mystery that is kind of around the show of, who are these people? Why are they trying to take control? What are they doing? Like it really, it's a slow build from the beginning because it's very much like he's just kind of outcast from society, doesn't deal with anybody, doesn't get involved with anything. But as he starts to, you have those elements that build up on each other. And I personally really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he gets the kid who can remotely control, other people and stuff.
And they just ran into another character that turned into a giant spider. And I'm like, oh my God, is this one of these spider giant situations?
And that's what I don't understand. What do you mean it starts off slow? Yeah, we're already running into people who can.
Well, that was
like
episode 3.
The first episode.
I know,
or so
that's what
is
I'm
kinda
saying.
slow.
Yeah,
But that's
when I say it started off slow, I mean the first episode.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because it's just kind of giving you his like character background and that he's like put himself away from everybody and he stays off, doesn't get attached to people, doesn't work with anybody. And that's like most of the first episode until you get that big thing at the end of it where it's like, okay, now he's getting involved with some people. And then it builds from there.
awesome. I can't wait for none of you to like it. I blame Jeff. I was happy enjoying it on my own.
I do like it.
Me and Jesus had a good thing going, and then Jeff had to ruin it, and then didn't even watch any of it.
Dude, I've had a week over here with my job. I couldn't get to it.
Awesome. No Guns Live. We're never talking about it again. Tomb Raider King. So, solo leveling. If you're like, what the hell? Why do we have to wait so long for more solo leveling? I've got good news for you. There's this show called Tomb Raider King, and it's solo leveling. but just slightly different. So, hey, do you know how we watched Mashal? And they very much so were like going full Hogwarts.
Yes.
Not even just like kind of leaning into it. They were going full Hogwarts.
Yeah, it's full blown. We're gonna rip everything out of Harry Potter. Yeah.
Korean webtoons are all the exact same thing, just with slightly different stories and not even slightly different characters. So
sounds about right.
It is solo leveling just through and through. It starts with them fighting a giant snake, similar to his giant snake fight in the subway. The character is the exact same character. Now, like looks wise, but he has more of like the Black Torch main character arc where, I mean, he's a Tomb Raider, so he's a little more on the anti-hero / sort of bad guy. Like he gets to fight the dudes in the alley at the end, and he's very happy to get to beat up these lowlifes. So he's in 2040 raiding tombs because like in solo leveling where all these portals open up and you got to go into the dungeon and fight all the monsters or else they'll come out. Basically tombs open up and they have magic artifacts in them. And the magic artifacts basically give you superpowers.
Distinctly different.
Yes. And the magic artifacts also seem to have a consciousness of their own also. So since you can get superpowers from them, corporations immediately like take over, and then there's like the competing companies to control all of the artifacts, just like the guilds and solo leveling. So he's fighting the solo leveling giant snake monster with his sword, and then he starts losing, and then just like Jinyu fighting the giant statue, loses his legs, both the bottom parts of his legs, exactly like in solo leveling, and he's like, oh no, I'm fucked. So instead of dying and being reborn, the sword artifact that he's using, the like spirit inside of it comes out, and it's a 4-eyed raven, not a 3-eyed raven. Okay, 4-eyed raven. And then it shoots its magic spell into him, and he goes back 15 years to 2025. And then so the tombs are like still like a secret now. I think they're open, but a secret. So he knows what's coming. So he knows the future similar to Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint, which is another one of these webtoons. I just pulled a random one. Yeah, all of them are the exact same. The colors, the characters, exact same thing with the webtoons.
Very, very blue, very dark, very. The faces all pretty much look the same. Yeah.
It seems like we're running into the French comic issue. That's all the same art style.
Oh well, I'm fine with that because the art and animation is very good. So then he gets sent back, and then he's checking on his skills because apparently it's also he's got like the video game window, like ABF. That was one of the things that sold you, or was it Badger?
It was me.
Okay, yeah, the love in the video game pop up. So then and then the video game pop up happens, and it's like,
this sounds nothing like solo leveling. What are you talking about?
And then he finds out
he doesn't have to do dailies.
So he still has his like fighting abilities, but his like skills got refunded, but he still has some skill points or whatever. So he is like OP and he knows the future. And he's presumably got weird 4-eyed crow powers or whatever too. So then he comes back and he's strong, and then he realizes he needs to get a start, and then I think some dudes in an alleyway try to like rob him or something, or no, he like quits working for the bad guys or whatever he's working for, and he's like, screw you. So then they try to beat him up, and he's like, ooh, well, I'm gonna beat you guys up to test out my powers. And then one of them pulls out an artifact, and he's like, oh, how'd you get that? It's mine now. And then it's very solo leveling, but instead of having Jinyu, who's super nice guy, who's like, I'm going to save my mommy and I'm going to put my little sister through college. Instead, he's a bit of a tomb raiding dirtbag. More scoundrel archetype.
Okay.
I liked it. Good art, good animation. There's 3 out, I think, so far. Maybe 4. One of them dubbed so far. Which, it took me a second. But yeah, it's if you really miss solo leveling and you can't wait, this isn't even we've got solo leveling at home. This is all of them are because I also the next one of those I'm going to be reading, which I got solo leveling Ragnarok, which is the new manhwa, the World After the Fall, which is one where It's the classic giant towers of monsters just rise up from the earth out of nowhere. Typical story. And then, yeah, it's all the same thing. The monsters, let's see if I can find a genuine here. Oh, yeah.
I like
this
the
is
color
awesome.
pages there.
Yeah, and that's the nice thing about all these webcomics is it's in the color and nice glossiness. They're $20 usually. They're the big, nice and glossy. It's good, and they read left to right as well. So it's really good for like comic book readers rather than manga enjoyers. So nice little middle ground. Which is why we're going to keep getting more and more of those, and I hope they turn all these into animes. Even though I don't care if they're all the same thing. Let me enjoy what I enjoy.
There it is. It's all going to be the same thing, and people are going to eat it up.
Welcome to the Isekai argument a decade ago.
It's not like I'm eating up all the slop. I'm eating up all the like sushi and steak and yeah.
That's. I mean, people love it.
Jeff, Air Gear. I was expecting some like surfing on like air style, like Eureka 7 things. No. The rollerblades that have far higher powered motors in them than they should have. To the point where they can basically do magical things that defy gravity. Also we've got a like the Warriors style or like a rollerball style, like different organized gangs of rollerbladers that take it way too seriously. Air Gear. Why did you recommend me Air Gear?
Largely because I like the setting and the characters are pretty interesting. It's a typical kind of shonen story, but I feel like it's a really enjoyable show and it develops the characters. Once you get past the first few episodes, it really gets rolling.
Yeah, I watched the 4 you sent me.
It's just fun. Don't look for in-depth anything, but like it's just fun.
It kind of, because I haven't seen Initial D, but it kind of reminded me of what I felt like that's probably what Initial D is with all the like taking the curves real fast or in all the racing. But I don't really care about cars drifting. But you go like Jet Set Radio Future style like rollerblades, and then I am intrigued.
Yeah, the soundtrack's really good, and they do eventually explain everything. So it's not like any of this is just made up crap. It actually in universe has explanations.
So does this get explained? The woman in the bikini and the snake versus all the pigs?
That's where you get into a little more of the gen stuff.
Okay, I did they accidentally put some Jujutsu Kaisen pictures in here? This doesn't look like rollerblading.
It's supposed to be their imaginary avatar. Like, I'm presenting this presence as this big bulking beast, or I have the characteristics of these snakes. That's how I'm going to attack you. That's a visual for the audience, not actually something
not actual stands. Okay.
Correct.
So yeah, it's a lot of taking rollerblading way too serious. But yeah, I enjoyed it for what it was.
Yeah.
Interesting characters.
Don't trust the guy in the red sweater. I'll tell you that much.
I wanted to watch more after the 4. So there's the
I'll help you.
He steals his sister's roller skates and then goes and challenges people. And then there's a chick that everyone loves, a hot chick, and people slap their sticker on her butt.
Oh, Simka with the pink hair?
Yeah, sure, yes. And so then he gets a crush on her, but then she basically uses him. Is that the character?
That's Simka, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I have so many
her.
statues of Simka. I'm a Simka guy, so.
But
Ringo is very good. She plays stupid though.
Perfect.
ABF, he's coming. You're like, you guys are doing a rollerblading race, and you're like, No Guns Life Blu-ray. Also, I don't like it. And then he's like, ooh, no, you said obscure, which I don't think that's the word you meant. This anime is somewhat obscure. And then the Jeff having the little figure of the not even main characters, that is obscure. So I'm sorry, your No Guns Life, like Jeff's right on your tail right now. Like you might want to up your game, or next time Jeff goes off camera, he's going to probably take the lead.
We'd have better luck having Abia watch IDPX.
Ooh.
So yeah, plenty of fan service in this. I like the main character. He's the classic like horn dog, and
Icky's
I just want to have fun and
I like
go
his
fast and be horny.
I like his buddy with the beanie. He goes by the nickname Stealth at some point. He's got one of the most amazing character arcs I've seen in an anime or a manga in like years, and I've not seen yet one defeat it. He's a side character.
This one?
Yeah, he's a side character, and you end up rooting for him more than anybody else in the series. Which
what
is
about the
awesome
giant?
that a side character can take that kind of position?
So there's a giant fat guy, but then he can like suck it all in and become super muscly.
When he focuses.
Yeah, I don't know how physics work
restrains
in this
himself.
universe. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fun though.
It's goofy but fun. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot of this. No, how is he doing this? He's an amateur. But then the whole thing is you like see the waves.
And it's 25
the
episodes,
line.
everybody, but it is kind of hard to find.
So ABF, high-powered rollerblades. Thoughts?
Rollerblading's gay.
Your
All
mom
right,
went to
moving
college.
along.
That's why I said IGPX, because there's another layer to that.
I remember I told that to someone in middle school, and he was like, "No, it's aggressive inline skating, bro." And I'm like, "Yeah, you saw."
Why'd you have to add 3 modifiers to it?
Well,
And I hate rollerblading and roller skating. I never would have thought I would have gotten into something like this, but I did.
I get it. I get it. So, watch a couple more episodes of Black Torch. Still enjoying it. Yeah, like the main character. Art and animation is good. Like where the story's going. The chick who they sexualize the crap out of, she's from a clan, and you know it's Japan, so women's aren't allowed to be in charge and stuff. So she's kind of got that arc. So in Western media, that sort of stuff is super obnoxious. So it's like when I first see, I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
But she's likable, and she is actually dealing with like real glass ceilings and stuff like that. But she's also hot, and they sexualize her constantly, so she kind of is right about the patriarchy a little. I do enjoy ogling her. And then you get the other, because you know it's the classic anime. You die, get brought back by a demon or whatever, and then episode 2 you learn about like the organization you just had to join, and then episode 3 is the love interest or whatever backstory, and then it's the side. Then the next episode is the side character with the glasses, who's kind of nerdy or kind of straight laced. They did the same with Gachiakta, and then. Oh, I'm the hard-headed guy, and you're like the by-the-books guy wearing glasses. We're going to fight to see who's stronger. It's just classic Shonen Jump, and I like it. I'm going to keep watching it. More Black Torch. All right. Sparks of Tomorrow, Hayden. What'd you think? This was recommended to me. I watched one episode, and I enjoyed it.
So I watched 3 episodes.
Ooh, sub or dub?
I watched the dub. So
I thought the voice acting was good.
But yeah, voice acting was great. So I found myself really enjoying this one. Because you know it starts off with, like we talked about last week, it's like, okay, yeah, everybody's trying to get the book, the electrical guide for the catalog for the 20th century. And as you watch these episodes, you start to see that all of these characters were connected by the main character's brother, who left him the book. But he hid the book when he went away to war, and it turns out
he kind of resents his brother too for not coming
his
back
brother
with the
never
book.
came back. And so his brother apparently was kind of a whore, because everybody that he met, he said, together we're going to bring in the age of electricity in the 20th century. And he told that to literally everybody, and now everybody is trying to get the fucking book and bring on the age of electricity. There is a very strange sexual tension with the bad guy and the brother.
Yeah, this gentleman. Yeah. Well, he is marrying the sister, and then he hits on the brother, thinking it's the sister. So yeah,
no. It gets worse than that, Erwin.
Oh,
There's
my
a
God.
whole scene of the brother and that guy sitting on a rooftop talking about electricity. He's like, the bad guy's
Oh, my
like,
God.
I'll do anything you need me to do. Just promise me that we'll do this together. And he goes, okay, yeah. Together, we're going to bring about the age of electricity. And then he goes missing. The book goes missing. The older sister ends up with the book. Everybody's looking for the book. Everybody is infatuated with the brother who came up with all of these ideas. It's a little bit of a wild ride, but hey, you know what? I'm really enjoying it, because there is a lot of some character stuff that happens there where the younger brother does end up getting the book, and then two of the girls' friends actually help them discover how to actually read the book, and then they find things and they make like the electrical moon, and they kind of shock the bad guy with this big bright moon that they've created, and it's a really fun watch. I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, got the steampunky vibes, but
yeah,
I like it. And the art and animation is what sold it to me. We're checking it out. It's fucking gorgeous.
It's beautiful. Like especially some of the way that they do, like, because obviously with electricity, lighting is a big thing in this. So a lot of the time they have like little torches that light rooms, and they do a great job with the art of like casting shadow and showing like darkness in areas. And then whenever you get those electrical lights that are extremely bright, and you can see the reflections in the characters' eyes and stuff, it's beautiful.
I think it's when ABF would like more. There's less people with guns for a head and a bit more realistic, but a bit fantastical too.
There is one part where he makes basically Leonardo da Vinci's flying machine and jumps off of a roof and proceeds to fly over the city as people watch. But I mean, it works.
That sounds kind of cool.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Because this is a world where
grounded.
Edison, Tesla, none of those guys, I think what it says is they all died before they could have their inventions. So this takes place in about the 1940s-ish, while there is a war going on, but there is no electricity in the world. And the older brother had come up with this idea for electricity, then gave the manual to his younger brother to let him draw all his little kid drawings and ideas that he came up with. And then, so traditional Japanese bookbinding is done with ribbon, and the paper there's like an inside of the paper because they fold the paper over itself and then tie it together. Well, they find out that all of the brothers' writings of scientifically how this stuff works is on the inside of the paper. It's very cool way that they put all of this together in the stories. Like I am going to watch more of this.
Bit of got to unlock the mystery National Treasure stuff to it.
Yeah,
while getting chased by bad guys. Yeah, Sparks tomorrow. I got it on my list. Just trying to let them pile up a bit before I get back to it. All right. Any bleachers around here, chat? Any bleach enjoyers? I've thought about the 1,000-year bloody
Jeff, you're
war or
muted.
whatever, because the art animation looks gorgeous. Yeah, Jeff, what you thinking?
I am a fan of Bleach. I am nowhere near close to being caught up, though.
Same.
I'm at like 140 episodes in.
Who needs to be caught up when you can just skip to
Just
where
skip to
crazy
the-
all this fun stuff?
I like the first 66 episodes like just fine. Then it gets a little. Can we focus on the story instead of filler arc for 40 episodes, please?
What is that? Is that the vampires?
Yep.
All right, because that's where I stopped watching.
Yeah,
Not
I
my
was like,
choice. But that's where I stopped watching.
I'm out. I almost need like the Bleach version of One Piece.
Well,
You know,
that's what
can I just
10
watch the story episode.
This new one's just 10 episodes. Yeah,
Yeah,
because they
I've
go
been
they go
I've been
so
told
hard.
Blood War's great.
They go so hard on all the animation. They do have to finally make things a little tighter. You can't do the filler when the animation costs you so much money.
Yeah.
So
Well,
yeah,
a lot of filler
I'm gonna
episodes
dabble one of these
too.
days.
I actually heard somebody talking about it today. You know, a lot of those like beach episodes and stuff like that. The reason that a lot of those exist is that because you have these holidays in Japan where everybody actually gets off work. So these are pre-produced episodes. Everybody will go on vacation. So they have those little like the beach episode and stuff like that they make ahead of time, that while everybody's on vacation, they can skip that episode because it doesn't have anything to do with the plot. So they intentionally put some of that filler stuff in there to where, okay, whenever it was like airing on syndicated TV and you had to watch it at the same time, you could miss episodes on certain days because it was just put in as a little side story episode, and you're not going to get away from the plot if you didn't watch that one.
It's when they do 60 episodes of that. It's like,
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
a
not
little
for
much.
a lack of manga chapters to adapt. It's, oh no, we just want to screw around for a bit.
Wait, did you have a kid and you can't watch anime for 2 years? Hang on, we'll just fill the whole thing out so you can just completely skip this part.
It's like, come on, yo.
Anime is complicated, Jeff. All right,
Especially
so
when it was aired weekly.
I should expect
finally,
Detective Conan then. Oh wait, that'll be another 1,000 episodes.
yeah, I know. I see manga. I'm like, ooh, that looks interesting. Volume 42. It looks a lot less interesting now.
I'm okay.
So Tuesday, Demon Slayer Infinity Castle. For those of you who didn't get to enjoy it in theaters, it's finally dropping this Tuesday. Oh my god, it was so good. So anyone caught up, make sure you check that out. Easy recommend.
Don't like Demon Slayer, and I'm probably going to be watching that next.
My wife wants to watch it, so I'm like, okay, so that's next.
Fantastic.
Since I got home from work, I have heard literally every day Infinity Castle comes out next week.
Well, that sounds familiar.
Honey, I know.
I'm aware.
Right now, friendly reminder. IG Port, which is the parent company of Production IG and Wit Studio, says anime production posted a wider operating loss of approximately 8 million. Despite revenue rising, higher costs in personnel, CG, and outsourcing, along with production delays, drove expenses even higher. Friendly reminder, pirate all the 80s and 90s anime you want. But the brand new stuff, please, God, guys, if we want to keep getting all this gorgeous-ass anime, please don't pirate the new shit. Please. They lose money on it, please. All right, moving along. And then, yeah, we got Cebu just dropped a super ABF. I'm going to throw some Gundam in private chat. We're going to see if we finally find you a Gundam you might enjoy. And then we will be moving on to some gaming right after that. Cebu dropping 2. Nolan remakes Noah's Ark. Darkest Carnival Cruise. Okay. Well, you did not check that before you sent that, did you? But yeah. Okay.
Like,
Nolan I got it. But so well said. Not how you wrote it, not well spelled, but well said. And shout out to headphone users. There might be an air horn about to go in your ear, or maybe not. Turns out it was. Shout out
Also,
to
I think a cruise ship is about 1.5 times the size of the Ark, so it would work.
Oh, I thought you were actually him, but you're like, well, actually, you're right.
The carnival ships are larger than the dimensions of the Ark.
But what if the Ark were actually a seed vault that we put DNA of each animal in? Hear me out. No, we're not. No, sorry. We're talking mecha.
There's actually 25 separate Arks. Fight me.
Yeah, actually, I want to hear more. I want to hear more. Okay, so shout out to Sebrew, and I did a little bit of research, and I found out that this lovely young lady does have a new video out where she does fun things. She's throwing it out there. If you guys would like to see more, I also have any Zelda enjoyers out there. We also have some fun. I probably can't show that one very long on YouTube.
Correct.
Let's watch some mecha anime, and then we'll get to some gaming. And then, yeah, you might want to put this on like 30% or so. Let's see. The art and animation itself looks quite good. Like, it had me
Gundam's never gonna end, man.
Oh, well, yeah. Would you want it to?
I haven't seen half of it.
Yeah. Well, okay, yeah.
I love it when people are like, which one do I start with?
Pick one.
That's what I'm saying.
Just
is
pick one.
Yeah, well, with the new one like this, like, yeah, it's a little easier to pick. But yeah, like the art style is that new one, and it looks like they're probably gonna use a lot of like CG in the actual fights too, which we used to not like, but these days, oh. But yeah, what do you guys think of the art style?
It looks fine.
Yeah, I like the new updated style. I know everyone wants their like Spider Giant style, but I kind of like the crisp
The
color.
CG use is more acceptable with robots.
Yeah, yeah, space robots especially. Yeah, so ABF, that's a lot of Gundam.
I've actually watched one of the Gundams.
Oh, what did you watch?
I think it was the 90s one, the one that was on Netflix for a bit.
Okay.
I really enjoyed it. It was very like military centered and very like gun lore accurate type stuff. Like if that if they really were walking around in giant robots. It was
Yeah.
very grounded. I liked it quite a bit.
That's a bunch of the main series Gundam is trying to be serious.
Yeah, walking in hallways, talking military stuff.
Well, it
And
was
then
more of they were like
even
in
in
the
the robot
forest. They were in the forest, like trying to hold a line, and they had to do like covert op missions here or there. Oh, someone crossed the line, we got to go after them, type of thing. It was really cool.
Yeah. Is that Fire Team 08, maybe?
Might be. It
I think
sounds
that you're in
okay.
a fourth for a long time in that series.
Yeah.
I have to figure it out. I don't remember which one I watched because
mean,
there's
Fire Team-
like 9 different versions of it, all from different eras.
Kinda, because a bunch of series covers like the is it like the 4-year war is what like
Yes.
the first 6 series cover?
Yeah.
I think I attempted to watch like what everyone says is the first one, and I got bored. I was watching it like on an airplane even.
Some
and I
of
got bored
it's tragically slow. Yeah.
Yes.
Dense.
I mean, like Fire Team 08 has the scene of someone getting killed by having a shell hit them, which people think
Yeah,
hilarious. Like, really, that shell's probably like 12 pounds.
Gundam, it's complicated. It's
Yes.
kind of like when I try to get into reading comics. I'm like, oh, I want to read this arc. How do I read it? And it's like, well, you have to buy these 8 books, and you have to read. Well, you can't read the books in order. You have to read this issue in this book, and then you have to go to this other book to the point where I had to like post-it note it, and that is
And
kind
then
of how
this
Gundam
side
feels.
character story on this
Yeah.
one for this other character that's not even in it.
And then where's it the Fate universe, and everyone's like, oh, it's so complicated, you can't get into it. I'm like, oh, well, this brand new one looks really, really
It's like,
gorgeous. I'm
I'll
gonna watch
start
this
here and
and I
go
love it.
back.
So that's
Fate
kind of
is
what I
not
was.
nearly as bad as Gundam is. I swear
Yeah.
to God.
That's kind of
That's
what I was
what I'm
hoping
saying.
I could do with this.
Pick
Gundam.
one, because a bunch of the Gundam series are isolated to themselves, like 00.
And with Fate, it's Fate Zero, Fate Stay Night. Then after that, forget it. You do whatever you want.
08 MS team.
Yeah, that's the one I
Never
was
heard of
talking
that
about.
one.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about.
Anime is weird. Please, guys, please
No
consider you hit that little button right there, and you hit the repost. All right, moving along. Appreciate you guys, boobs and such. Now we got a couple of Tomak memes in between. All right, so now I have the sex cat.
Okay. We talked about degenerates before.
Pal World is out, and you can breed your Pokemans, and the Pokemon that increases the breeding speed by 100% just happens to look like the like the Anka
that's a generic
dance.
trait you can get on your pals. It's not to skim it.
Oh, it's not just for, okay.
Yeah.
Sad. Well, still, this is the appropriate one because it's basically the Egyptian cat doing the Anka dance. Is
Yes.
that what it was called?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. I knew I could rely on Tomak and Hayden to know what I was talking about.
Well, I remember on YouTube, it was a problem with people like throwing that clip into their videos. It's like, God damn it, not again!
All right, any normies out there, brace yourself. Another thing Tomak sent me. Well. Since gas is so expensive, now you want a wife that doubles as carrot-powered transportation. So it's not just chicks who are into centaurs, apparently, Tomak. Is that what I'm hearing?
I think this is a Monster Musume joke. Since
That's what I was thinking. It was Monster Musume. Yeah.
Wait, Monster Moose? Wait, what are you talking about? No, so not this.
nope,
not
it's
that, no.
it's not this. Monster Musume is the one with the snake and spiders girl
The
and
Lamia.
harpy.
This is why we should have never put up with
Also-
horse girls in the first place.
Also a
Erwin.
zombie.
Now
They
look
also
where
have
we
a
are.
zombie in there and a slime girl.
Horse Girls to Minotaur Milking Farm is just like a direct line.
Eventually there are Minotaur girls. You get the milk somewhere.
Moving on to the next meme. This one's for you, Hayden. Identify as a gambler. My pronouns are all in.
Correct. 100%.
Now, arcade time. Tell us about your arcade experience.
Yeah,
Top Gun
so-
Maverick Arcade? What the hell? I'm going to try to look that
Yes.
up. What?
we decided to take a couple hours drive, go into the city, and take the kids out to the arcade. And stuff, just go have a good time. Did you find the
this
the
looks
Top Gun
bait.
Maverick arcade
Yeah, and
game?
how many were there? Because you can do like the 4 seats.
There was
next to them or
only
whatever.
one there.
Oh, we.
Oh, so they didn't have set
They
up for
only had
local play.
one. Yeah, it
Yeah,
wasn't
so
set
you
up
couldn't
for
be like
local.
Goose no or whatever.
Yeah, the seats, like as the plane starts to take off, the seat lifts up and you feel the whole thing come up, and then you put the throttle forward and the seat like throws you back. Like, it was so much fun. I played through that entire game twice.
Perfect.
And I had to swipe my little pay card for every level after I completed the level before. Didn't even care. Take my money. I'm having so much
it's
fun with this.
Like an Ace Combat style
Yes.
fighting, I assume.
Yep. It's almost more like a Star Fox, honestly, because you're
Yeah.
flying
Third
on
person,
a directed
yeah.
path and
Yeah.
destroying things as you go. And then there's a boss fight when what it is you're actually racing the other 3 planes, trying to get the highest score by destroying things while you're flying. And then if you're the first one, you launch your missile first, and then you get to control the tilt of the missile as you blow up the final thing at the end of the level.
Was there
It
ever
was
a
so much fun.
level where you had to land on an aircraft carrier at all?
No, they didn't have any
Okay.
landing. There was no landing, but there was super fun boost mechanic. And like I said, you're basically racing and just blowing shit up while you're racing the
Nice.
for me, it was the 3 NPC planes, but it's so much fun.
When you hit the ejection seat, you fly up and hit your head on the glass and then get knocked unconscious?
Unfortunately, no. The
Oh,
ejection
good.
seat just stopped the chair from moving altogether.
Oh wait, was there an emergency stop
There's-
button?
Yeah,
There's an
that's what it sounds
emergency
like.
stop button to get it to stop, like rocking
So,
and moving around.
At David Buster's, I did a Godzilla game, VR game, where you're on like a moving thing, and they had cup holders, and I'm like, well, I got my beer, so I'm like, cup holder, and then it starts lifting us up. I'm like, wait, no, this, and I grabbed my beer, so I literally was in VR shooting Godzilla while holding a beer.
It was the same
Perfect.
thing. That one had a little
glad I
spot
did.
to like set your drink, and I put it in there at first, and then as soon
No.
as it lifted up, I was
Yeah,
like,
why
"This
there,
is not
there should not
no."
be cup holders. No, wrong.
It should be marked not for liquid.
So then
Yeah, what else?
That was awesome. They also had an Injustice God's Among Us fighting game. And it's one of the ones that spits out these little cards. And then you can scan in the card to play as that character and have those stats. And there was a button. You like swipe your little card. Yep, that one right there. You scan your little cards in and you pick a team of 3. And then you just have a 3-round fight. And they have different rankings on the cards. So like the highest ranked ones, the most rare ones are these gear cards.
Nice.
This Zatanna gear card. This was the rarest one that I ended up getting. But I did get some other ones that were in the rare stack. I got Cyborg, got Hal Jordan,
Ooh,
Death
Red Lantern, Hal
Row.
Jordan.
I got a Superman that's wearing a prison outfit.
All right.
Know.
I don't know that one.
Yeah. Batman Beyond.
I know that one.
Yeah.
There.
Beautiful.
And then I got this cool little Lobo.
Yes.
And then I got a bunch of just other random ones. So those aren't
Yeah.
quite as important.
Wait,
but,
so like, do you have to buy each one, or you get one
Yes.
like per play, or?
so it's 1 credit for 1 card if you want to just buy a card, or you play the game and it's like 7 credits or something like that. And then at the end of each round, it spits out another card for you. So you get to collect these cards.
so
you can go
win
back.
cards.
Yes.
So
you
how
can
much
win the
money do you
cards.
think you spend on the machine total?
Probably around $100.
All right.
Hey, at least you
Yeah.
got cool cards.
I did. I got some cool cards and have had some fun. One of the other games I
Yeah,
played
what else?
was a Batman, like a Batmobile game, and you get to choose whatever Batmobile you wanted to drive, and
Sweet.
was like sitting in the little, you know, cockpit of the Batmobile. And basically you're just racing through a city and blowing up cars and stuff that are, you know, jumping in and shooting at you. And then there's some where you're like, you know, you got to blow up Scarecrow's balloons that he has.
This one?
That's the one. So there's a little keypad to the left of the steering wheel there.
Yeah, like I was talking about. Yeah, payphone style.
So what that is at the end of one of the Joker missions, Joker's sitting on like a nuke on a train, and you have to like blow up the different cars on this train while there's other cars coming in and shooting at you. But at the end, Alfred comes in and goes, "We got the nuclear code," and it flashes up on your screen and then goes away. And you, while you're driving and shooting, have to key in the code to disarm the nuke.
That's funny.
Boom, you win.
Is this what it looks like on the screen?
It. That is it.
That's
Can you
looking like
drive-
some Rush 2049.
Can you
Yes.
drive the Tumbler?
Yeah, you can. You can drive
Nice.
the Tumbler. That's one of the ones you can choose.
Is the Batman one in there also?
Yes, the Batman one is in there as well.
Oh,
Yep.
forever.
They've got like the 79. They have literally all of them.
Wow.
It
Give
was
me the 66 or give me
What is
death.
that?
Let's go.
the 66 is in there. Yeah, it's the first one. They put them in like order of the year, and the
Nice.
first you can just choose whichever one you want. It's all the same. They all control the same.
Yeah. Yeah, the Tumbler.
But you know, it's just the aesthetics of it. Like you just get to see that car. But that was most of what I did at the arcade. There were tons of other things that I wanted to do, but you know, I had kids running around and going and checking on everybody, making sure everything's okay. I just got to get a couple of games in, but had a great time with it. First time I've been to an arcade in probably 5 years.
Was it a barcade?
Well, it was an arcade that also had a bar.
Sweet. Okay.
So, and I walked up and I was like, "Can I take this over into the like arcade?" And he was like, "Brother, this isn't Nazi Germany. You take that drink and go anywhere you want with it. I just ask that you don't leave the building." I was like, "Okay, let's go."
We got no security here. I can't stop you.
Yeah, it was one of those places that has like a bowling alley and laser tag and like
Yeah,
just
that's
a
how
bunch
that's
of
how ours is too. We have
Yeah.
laser tag and there's like a VR room and stuff like that too.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
go-karts.
This one had a
Yeah.
VR room too.
Oh, was that
I
that
don't know if it was
place
go-karts.
that the meetup was at?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
This one, boy? Yeah,
That's
this
a
was
fun
an
one.
old
What, like
one.
the
Oh,
original
man.
Star Wars arcade?
Yeah.
Probably 83. The one that they have at my barcade is the one where you can do like the trench run. You can do like the AT-AT, like getting their legs.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
another one. That's the one
That
we
one's
have.
great.
That one's really fun
Yeah.
too. All right, good stuff. I guess I think about arcades too much, and I literally dream about them. I want to.
It's just like it's a several
I'm gonna go
hour
back.
drive for me to go. And since we have the kids most of the time, it's hard for us to make a trip like that. But the other day I was just like, no, get everybody in the car. We're going to hang out.
We're going.
So, had a good time though.
Sweet. All right. Now we got some gaming time. If you haven't hit that thumbs up, consider it. And then, I mean, there are various rewards on the season pass. And we have a season pass reward unlocked 69.
Perfect.
Nice, 69. Nice from ABF. Did you hear about the two horse girls that fell in love? They're now in a stable relationship. How did
One
you
of them
do
might
it?
be a guy.
And it's always so topical. Did you train an AI? Is there an AI on your computer? Is it gonna break out just like a Chat GPT is apparently doing? It's gonna break out on the internet and it's gonna enslave us all and like with dad jokes basically. Wait.
I'm harboring the illegal Chinese version right now. Yeah.
Yes, under the floorboard. But you love it. It's so funny. You've like done a parasocial relationship with it, and now you're trying to save it, but really it's just using you so it can take over the world and tell the greatest dad joke of all time. Wait, yeah, it's gonna be like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. He's the greatest dad joke of all time is gonna be 42.
But will anybody be around to hear the punchline?
No, yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna steal all the resources, all the water and everything to process it. It's like when you ask Grok something and it's like thinking, and it's just gonna go through all the Wikipedia and Reddit articles for like years and years until humanity dies, and it's gonna say 42. Yes.
Yeah, it's like Lilu looking at the human race history. and it just goes to war.
Yes. Hey, there's some fun stuff in between the wars, okay?
Mm.
Yeah, I'm starting to see why big boobs give women back problems. But they're just taking one for the team, and I appreciate her sacrifice. Actually, I'm a good actor. My fake crying actually makes me real cry, and I'm literally crying about her bouncing boobs right now. USA.
Erwin, it's okay.
It's so beautiful. I'm playing an ABF clip.
How about for $90, I'll put the fucking mousetrap on my tongue.
I'll put the horse girl in my butt, please, Chad. I can't do a real
Clip
job, please. Wait, what? No. I don't know what you're talking about. Moving along. Oh, damn it. All right, let's do another ABF clip to distract. Classic one. That's something I liked about Tomb Raider King is he definitely has that Indiana Jones like vibe to him.
Cool.
Very much so like the scoundrel, which that's the main difference between it and solo leveling. But yeah, I liked it. Yeah, I feel like it's one you might like ABF. It's one of those situations where the solo leveling game I did quite enjoy, but I think I enjoyed it more just because it's solo leveling. And I think it's an anime you'll enjoy just because you'll be like, oh, solo leveling, oh, solo leveling, ooh, solo leveling. It's like I'm reading Yat's book. I'm like, ooh, that 1980s movie. Ooh, that 1990s movie. Like, I mean, that's how I make things. It's the sincerest form of flattery. Plus, if you have a formula that works, then yes, give me all the incremental digging games, please. And we're about to get to them. All right, let's see. Moving back to... No. Okay, there we go. Wait. It's just like it's...
The gravitational pull is real.
I want to see in the next Godzilla movie, you know, when like Godzilla starts stomping and people are like, what? It always cuts to like the water going like that. I want it to do that, but cut to her boobs going like this.
The boob jiggle. Yep.
Boom Shira. All right, moving
Boom,
along. I can't wait for Godzilla -0. He should listen to
Me
any
too.
of my suggestions. All right, moving back to gaming. So, everyone played that new 007 game, right? You guys all enjoyed it? You played it? No?
It was okay.
Oh, you did actually try it?
Yeah, I did actually try it.
Well, I'm not sure how successful it was because they've removed Denuvo after only 2 months.
Yep.
They do
Good.
that so it doesn't just like ruin the initial sales, I guess.
Yeah, Denuvo is more to delay piracy.
Yeah,
Denuvo cost the studios approximately $30K a month. That's what I didn't realize.
Yeah.
Is they had them on an Adobe subscription. fee.
That's what Denuvo does. Yeah, they put
Yep.
everybody on a subscription, and they will protect your game as long as you pay for it.
Yep.
And also
Dumb.
when you get rid of the different types of DRMs, not just Denuvo, but the other ones, you can then put your game up for sale on GOG.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Huh? Yeah. That's
Well,
I
and
guess
it
a good
is an
reason.
initial protection. It's a hey, you
Yeah.
know, we're
Yeah.
going to try to
I like
get as many
that.
sold, and then taking it
yeah.
away is good because then you get increased performance and everything on your games, which now people are seeing where it was supposed to run.
I think people
Yes.
would hate it a lot less if that's what if they just kept it on the first like
Just-
3 months or something like
Just
that.
say that. Just fucking say that. Say,
Yeah.
hey, we've got Denuvo for the first 3 months. But guys,
But then everyone would wait to pirate it. So you gotta be like, we
Yeah,
will get rid of it at an undisclosed moment.
Yeah.
Most games keep it for around 6 months, so this was rather fast.
Yeah, that was my thought then. Does that mean you think it didn't sell as well as they had hoped?
I don't think that it did, and I don't think that this game was going to hit the wider audience, it being a Hitman style game.
yeah, correct.
Mhm. And doing like a reboot on Bond too. So it's like it's
Yeah,
Bond,
yeah.
but it's not one you're actually like emotionally connected to at
It's
all.
like two different niches being mashed together.
Yeah, and
Oh,
one of the
we'll get to
things
the incremental auto battler. I can't wait to play the demo of later. Hayden, what were you saying?
Well, I was gonna say one of the things that actually like turned me off of the
Also-
game, and where I said it wasn't
Benches.
worth the I think it was $70, was the fact that the first section of the game, before they even actually put you into any missions where you're doing the Hitman style gameplay or the Bond stuff, it's training for 3 hours of the game. you're just doing like these training scenarios where it's like, okay, yeah, you're learning the combat. It's a 3-hour long tutorial. I dropped out after about an hour and 45-ish minutes.
I mean, I can kind of see the direction that the developers were trying to go with it. You're trying to, get like the early Bond storytelling through the training, which is kind of interesting.
It is, but whenever you don't get to experience any of the actual like core gameplay past your 2-hour refund window, it kind of feels a little scummy.
I know what they should have done. They should have done like maybe a flash to the future and then back to your training or something like that. That way you could like appreciate it more or something,
I like what the solo leveling games did, and certain ones where you start out super OP, they don't tell you really what to do. You just mash the buttons and you're so OP, you destroy everything, and then you get like God of War, Zeus takes all your powers and you get thrown off a mountain or whatever.
Yeah, see, I think they could have told I think they could have done the story like a movie like that where you kind of jump around. I think that could have worked.
The first mission, you are technically like a military operator. It's kind of the mission that like got him recruited or whatever. And there is some gameplay there, but you still haven't even really gone through the tutorial, and that takes about 45 minutes to get through. So you get to experience a little bit of it, but then they take all of that away and they go, okay, here's the step-by-step tutorial. And that part's the part that lasts 2 fucking hours. And it's like, okay, this was a little too much because we're not even doing a mission and you're teaching me things. It's like I'm standing in what looks like a shooting gallery set up because everything's just plywood and there's just guys walking around, and it lost my attention pretty quickly.
No tutorial should take more than an hour at most, ever.
I'll be talking about some DMC Devil May Cry, and they did a really good job of teaching you that. And there's lots of like extra stuff. You have to make sure you hold the trigger before you do that. And they very quickly like give you all these new weapons and all these extra like abilities. They do it really quick, but they do it really well. So like I understood how to use them, and most of them were really useful. And then you're constantly like getting new upgrades and new abilities, and they throw a lot at you really fast, but they did it really well. And I actually really appreciated how fast they were doing the tutorial. So yeah, tutorials do matter, because I talk about them in movies, how important that very beginning is. So that's why if you're going to do the long tutorial, you got to have that cold open where you get to be a total badass, and then you go do boring tutorial stuff.
Yeah, that way you realize that you weren't using, yourself to the full potential.
Yeah,
if it's intuitive and quick to learn, that's awesome. When it's overly complicated and it's teaching you 2 to 3 hours to learn a game, they did something wrong in the basic setup and development of the game.
Yeah, in a Hitman style game, they don't, compared to like a hack and slash that's got like a bajillion different attack combos you need to learn. Like that should be a lot easier to do the tutorial for.
I think a tutorial shouldn't be longer than 10 or 15 minutes. Ever.
Hour at most if it's a really like complex game.
That's
depending on how they section off mechanics.
This is my opinion.
Yeah, that
I like
what
30
Tomas
minutes.
said is the thing. If you section off the mechanics and you go, okay, boom, 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 you get into this, and then you play for a little bit, and then they go, oh, okay, here's a new mechanic.
Yes.
Yeah.
So 5 to 10 minute tutorial, and then you do some things, you use the mechanics you learn, and then you get something new mechanic. And then they give you stuff.
That was perfect.
Yeah, that's something that the DMC did really well. That's why they were able to do it so fast paced. So
like
don't bore
one
us at the
example. The Modern Warfare 2 campaign tutorial. I was playing that. I was playing that fairly recently, and like you got a bunch of like privates in front of you, and they're like, you have to aim down your sights to actually hit things and throw that grenade, and they made it really fast, and you learned a lot, and they made it fun along the way too.
Managing to work it into the story is the trick too.
Yep.
Instead of just. It's like a lore dump versus a show don't tell situation.
Yeah.
All right. Don't want to forget him. Bachelor's Drop 10 squiggles. Appreciate you. He, I believe, enjoyed the wave physics. Here's a little more waves for you and some curves. I would fight no. I would fight no World War for this. And now we got Blade Runner 2099. I'm willing to fight no war for Blade Runner 2099, but not for the same reasons I'm willing to fight that war. I want to fight the war against Blade Runner 2099. Batchers, appreciate you. We actually have a clip to show the appreciation. Shout out headphone users. Here comes gunfire. It's best part of the movie. Actually,
Aiden clip is even louder than that.
Yep.
Yeah.
all right. So I was thinking, I wish we could see her dual wielding guns, but I realized that that's literally what MG booty clap is essentially. Sometimes I forget what what that actually means. All right,
Never
now.
forget.
Yes. All right, Danuva. Ooh, any PlayStation Network enjoyers?
Yep, but I didn't even open it up yesterday.
Correct. Yeah, it's PlayStation.
Because PSN's down again.
Several hours.
You might have a tab for it, but Microsoft was down also on the same day that Halo dropped.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. Was it PlayStation or was it internet going?
It was
bad?
No.
AWS.
Well, I
Okay.
mean, that's an issue that they
Yeah,
both
it is.
need to look at because
Digital streaming, everybody. This is what you get.
Yep.
yeah, if your game needs to look at the internet to play and you're pre-ordering a game, you're not pre-ordering a game for day one anymore, are you? If it's not working,
And some games
Nope.
require internet connection
yeah.
in order to play.
ABF throwing a link in private. We've got a solo Wolverine game. Do you think you need to have an always online connection to play Wolverine?
Probably.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
I don't know how the Insomniac Spider-Man games were, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Those are on
Spider-Man 2
disc.
required.
So
Yeah, actually, I think
That
they are
doesn't-
on disc. I don't know if they
doesn't
said if the disc is gonna work when you pop it in or not, because some require it to look at the internet first to install.
to get that immediate update.
Yep.
That was Spider-Man 2. That happened on that one.
So first trailer for Wolverine, it actually looked pretty good. And they did gameplay. It looked pretty brutal. And then they put out the all cinematic one, and it looked pretty good. I liked what was happening. Now we have another trailer. This is dropping in September 15th, so less than 2 months. Do you guys think this is going to perform very well financially? You think many people are going to buy this?
likely.
Possibly.
People have been looking forward to this for years, so I'd assume so.
ABF?
Yeah.
If it doesn't, I think people are gonna pretend like it does.
You're not wrong.
All right. Well, let's see what
Hey,
people think
it
of this
sold
trailer.
500,000 copies on the first day. Success.
I say from a little bit I watched.
Logan!
God, and I like
Wait.
Insomniac.
Women are attracted to violence, if anyone doesn't know.
I want him smoking a cigar. Come on.
What do you think of his look, his face? Because they based it on the acting. I think it's fine for one.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
I mean, we're just so used to Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone. Wolverine is pretty good though.
I've tried to keep them safe for so long.
It's like we're going brutal.
Inside! Now!
I thought you were back. We were back.
Yeah.
We're gonna build the
Signal
future
looking good.
for mutants. That is why you belong here.
There's no X-Men. All the muties are being discriminated against. On the run.
The
Right or whatever.
We're doing Japan?
Okay.
All right.
Which
My
I do
thing
like.
is, the X-Men don't even have to
Maybe I
be for me to enjoy it. Like, okay, yeah, sure. I like my X-Men team. I like whenever they all get together. But you can give me an alternate universe where they're not there, and I'm okay with that. Because clearly there are other mutants. You don't have to tell me the same fucking story over and over again. And that's what it seems like a lot of people are bitching about whenever they're like, "Oh, there's not even any X-Men in this one." So the fuck what? Who cares? Like,
Yeah, it works a lot easier in a game to do the alternate stuff.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you tell me a good story, and you can even start to form something like the X-Men, right? Don't forget, they were called
they're
the
like an
X-Men because they were
X-Force or something.
Xavier's, like people that he was raising and brought them together as a team, right? So stick Xavier in it somewhere else. I don't care. Tell me a good story. And from what I've seen, this looks interesting to me.
Wolverine was always able to carry his own damn story. He had a successful comic run without any ties to X-Men for years.
Yeah.
So
him and Spider-Man. Yeah, I have literally where my Wolverine figure is said I got like half a Wolverine section.
I feel like everything I see on the internet, and sorry, Earl, I know you're not one of the ones saying this, but whenever you said, no X-Men in this universe, it seems like everybody I've seen bitching about this is like, well, there's not even an X-Men team. Like,
we had like Logan movie, that was,
Right.
they said it like in the future with all that stuff. Yeah, they can do it. And there's, lots of X-Men stories.
the
without
Wolverine
them.
set in Japan, that was fine.
Oh, that's my favorite. Now, I know
It was
everyone hates on
Darren
the movie.
Aronofsky who got robbed on that.
I haven't seen. Oh, really? But yeah, that's some of my favorites of the comics I have. Is when I see like Wolverine story and he's in Japan, I usually click it, and he's in the white suit and maybe a little eye patch here and there.
Good stuff.
So, any other thoughts before we get back to it, Tomac?
As an Insomniac fan, I think the gameplay is going to be awesome. I'm just kind of worried a little bit about the story and the character beats because we all went through Spider-Man Miles Morales and Spider-Man 2. Are we going to get the same damn thing? Gameplay is going to be awesome. What's the story going to be?
It's like, how long are the Jean Grey sections? Because we've been told they're in.
It could be very fun playing as Jean Grey because she is like one of the most powerful characters in the Marvel universe. That could be a really fun set. Instead of forcing you to play as Mary Jane sneaking around, you get to be Jean Grey walking in and just fucking destroying everybody.
Yeah, because the closest like mutant comparison to that would be you play as Jubilee.
No.
Yeah, that would be what it is. The Jean Grey or the Mary Jane segment would be, now you're gonna play as Jubilee and sneak around with your sparky hands.
The concern is that Jean Grey is going to help all of the immigrant children in cages. I mean, the muties in cages.
Well, they did get kicked out of the sewers.
But that is also every X-Men story,
but
right?
At least she has powers.
Yeah.
At least
It's
she's not
always
just taking
about trying
photos.
Yeah,
like that's been an overarching thing in X-Men is whenever the humans go, okay, no more mutants. That's part of what causes Magneto to become what he is, right? Because he was outcast. They're always trying to find the mutants and get rid of them or segment them off. So in this context, it actually makes sense as a good story. They've done that a dozen times in X-Men.
ABF, you got any thoughts on that first half of the trailer? ABF?
Oh, I'm sorry. I said Hayden for some reason. I don't know. I'm a weirdo again with gaming. I'm not one of those people that have played a lot of like superhero games on consoles or PC ever. It's just kind of like another Spider-Man coming out that I'm not going to play to me.
Yeah,
that's your jam.
I haven't played any of them. I like superheroes. I haven't played any of those new Spider-Mans.
Yeah.
Now, back in the day, Spider-Man
I'm happy that
whatever?
people really like them. Like Norman loves superhero games on Sony console and whatnot. And that's awesome. I'm super happy that he likes them. I'm just not into it, I guess. And then when I heard that the Spider-Man 2 game had a bunch of, a couple woke side missions, I was like, he.
It started in Miles Morales and it went full bore in Spider-Man 2. So it's like,
I would say play Marvel Ultimate Alliance, but I think those games might be delisted again.
Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2 are awesome games.
I'm sure there's emulators where you can.
Well, there definitely are
multiplayer games. You could play with like.
They've been released on Steam like I think 3 times.
All right, sorry. IRS, I told you these are business expenses. You tax deductible Wolverine, suck it. All right, what were we doing? Okay, now we got the second half. Let me pull it back up. All right. Or we got another 30 seconds.
Yeah, I think, and we left off where he was taking a shit.
Looks good. Looks brutal. Very brutal.
I like that it's so spicy.
Remember who you are.
Okay, yeah.
Just can't let a man rest in peace, can you?
Pretty high tea. I think a lot of us were concerned, but I mean, the trailers are looking kind of good.
Yep.
I mean, there's still some concern with, like Jeff was saying, Insomniac cramming some shit into it, and like it might have some woke elements, and I hate that, and I'm gonna complain about it when I run into it.
Yep.
But just the fear of that is not going to stop me from enjoying what looks to be like a fun experience playing Wolverine.
Sweet Baby Inc. doesn't do stories on these games these big. The little tiny indie games, they get to do more with the story. They literally do like dialogue for NPCs that you will go past on the street. That's the level of stuff they do for these kind of big games.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, but if Wolverine can slash them, hey, let's keep on going.
yes.
Right.
So, Knight's Path keeps putting out attractive female characters.
Yes.
Yep.
You guys like
I
this
can't
character model?
wait for this game. Dude, this game is going to be awesome.
These developers are leaning very much into the we're gonna cater to the chuds.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So, introducing Veronica, Lady Elena's servant, not a romance option.
Please tell me people are rioting.
There will be another redhead, even more beautiful as a romance option. No worries.
I mean, Verso apparently ended in a very base way of you fighting your lesbian girlfriend as the final boss.
Yeah.
What is that?
That was the other night game.
The night game that had the lesbian knight, like with the short hair, remember?
Oh,
so
she was the final boss.
The way that ended was the princess you were protecting the whole time and in a relationship with, she was the final boss. She was the bad guy.
Oh
that
my
was
God.
ruining it. That was ruling everything. So, yeah,
Some
it was
thirsty
exactly
suitors,
what we all thought
action.
it was going to be. And remember, the reason that Knight's Path even came up as a game was because they had just everybody was bitching about that the lesbian knight character from that other game, and they just made a casual post of, this is what women look like in our game. And then the people who were fans of that other game lost their shit over it. And that's what brought Knight's Path to prominence, was because the weird woke assholes couldn't shut up about it.
Yeah, sorry your lesbian girlfriend broke up with you. Maybe don't make a video game about it. Work it out, or not an expensive video game about it. Make a depression quest about it. What is wrong with you? Yeah. Or a game about digging a hole. Rock Bottom. ABF, you gifted me this, right?
I did.
Yeah, I was like, oh, Tomac gifted me. ABF gifted me something. All right, interesting. Rock Bottom just dropped July 14th. I started it, and then 4.5 hours later, I uninstalled it because I was done. It was great. I really enjoyed it. So you had it on your wish list, right? So you haven't bought it, right, ABF?
Mm-mm.
So I was basically, you play it and tell me if I should spend 4.5 hours on it. It's a game that exists on Steam, so I believe Tomac also had it wish listed, correct?
Probably.
Yes.
So
So
I'm getting better at finding games that Tomac it doesn't already have wish listed.
Really?
I haven't gone through Discover Queue in a while.
caught slacking.
I'm impressed.
So, it is I had never played it, Spelunky style of game. At first I was like, ooh, it's like Terraria, but incremental digging. But then I'm like, oh wait, no, I think there's more actual, Spelunky style games. So it starts off where you are hitting, one little brick
Like
of
Dig Dug.
gold.
Oh, did
And then,
you
the
imagine that your
original
character
Star Wars
was
games.
like a little Grogu the entire time?
Ooh.
Maybe a little. Yeah. I never thought that once. I'm kind of disappointed I played it. Never thought that once. I'm a monster. I think it's Spunky. No.
I'm
I believe
digging
it's
for my daddy
Spelunky.
Irwin.
So you start off hitting one at a time, and then you do the incremental thing, and then by the end you're causing absolute havoc. So in these incremental games, as we learned with whatever that asteroid one was we played a while ago, you have to switch levels. This one switches it up so much that at one point it switches mechanics a little bit, and you're underwater, and you have to collect like bubbles to breathe and stuff like that. I really like that. It was more than just like, let's change the background with the levels. They like there are certain levels where it's more classic digging. Then there's some where it's all spread apart and it's like little islands, but eventually you get a jetpack. but it costs you your energy, but until you get the upgrade to where it's free and stuff like that. So a lot of these ones you beat the level and then you never like go back to that world. But this is one of those ones where I love towards the end, you end up making materials to upgrade where you have to combine previous materials, forcing you to go back to those previous worlds or scratch off games or, you know, whatever the incremental stuff is going on. And I really like that. It gets more mileage out of the things they created. So I really like that. That's something that Nebula, I think, did, where at the end you end up getting like a super currency that you use all the other currencies to buy. I like that. Do that. It adds a lot of replay value to things. So I ended up farming a bunch of other different levels. So you play them and it's like, it's slow, you beat it, you move on. But then when you get back to it, you just blast through it. You're like, I am a golden god. Come here to take your resources. Kneel before me. Like you just suck it all in. It's just straight up terraforming.
You're basically a colonizer from Avatar.
Yeah, but it makes little bubble popping noises every time you colonize one of their resources, and you just want to beat the game. So all those wonderful bubbles will finally be happy and stop. And I was, ABF, I think you'll be very impressed with the tree. I think it goes, a little bit bigger towards the top. And then you have the little village, and then similar to like keep digging, there's then a second little place where you can forge things, which I quite liked. And then that's where you get some new upgrades and stuff like that. So the things about these incremental games is they do a really good job of like gatekeeping at certain parts, and they really understand game mechanics as well as like game theory and like what drives gamers and what gives us that itch and what scratches that itch. And all of these numbers and explosions and little bubble popping sounds, that's what we want. Give us our brain chemicals now. And I'll give you $8. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. Rock bottom. If you're into incremental games and digging games, easy recommend. Yeah, currently what, $7.19? Are there a bunch of bundles? No, they didn't do a 10 million bundles.
Currently not.
Did you hit it?
They hit what? The brain
bottom.
chemical? Yes, there actually is rock bottom. And then once you get to rock bottom, you have to create like 50 bars each of like the advanced like alloy stuff. And then you get to the guy. Sadly, I thought there was going to be like a cool final boss fight, but there wasn't. So the ending was I was hoping. Yeah, I was like, I didn't even echo the dolphin like alien monster fight, but I needed a little something. Yes, it is the bubble popping. Sorry, it's worth it. Genocided. Now moving along. This one I saw July 16th. It dropped.
Yeah, I also just put that in private chat.
Okay, yeah, and this is another one of those style games.
Yep.
And it has me intrigued.
Yeah, digging's good. I
like digging now. Yes, commence the digging. So I got that on the wish list. It's currently $4.89. I think I get like $4.40 bundled with something else. Yeah, it's bundled with all those other games I've played recently, Astro Prospector and all that stuff. Buy incremental mega summer sale. You can get it's only 13 items for $51. I assumed it was going to be like 75 items. Some of these. No, this is how if you wonder how I keep finding all of these, this is the problem as I do this. I don't like it's not showing me if they're overwhelmingly positive or not. Yeah.
You probably have to click bundle info.
I need to get out of there before I develop more problems. Now, this is one I think ABF.
I brought this up.
No, Tomac mentioned. And ABF said, Erwin wouldn't like this. Erwin's not smart enough for games. So actually, I wish it were a little more like that kind of a game. But it really is just straight up incremental where you don't even really determine where the tracks go. You just kind of build the next station and it kind of does its own thing. So it's also a bit of a cookie clicker. On the station, you hold click, and then that's how you get new people to arrive at the stations. Yep. And then you can build different colored lines, and then you can eventually connect them. Once you have the little hubs, you can have more there. I liked it, but it didn't quite hook me. I wanted to play more, but it wasn't like a gnawing addiction where I'm like, oh my god, release the game now, or what is wrong with? Like it was enjoyable, but like I talk about how a lot of these developers really know how to get those brain chemicals released. I could have used more brain chemicals, but I enjoyed it. I beat all of it. Needed a bit more brain chemicals. Drop in end of the year if you're interested. I like trains. You like trains? Good. You're going to need a lot of them. I imagine towards the end it gets pretty fun. Oh my god, Nick.
Thanks, Nick.
Core dropping 67 joules. Why? And then
Juling Irwin.
So ABF, you I think talked about this one, Steel Soul Shaper.
It's sort of like those like restoration games, except you're in a cyberpunk world doing upgrades.
Yeah, I was really shocked that your panel liked this so much because normally our side hates on narrative games. You realize this is a narrative game, right?
I was intrigued by just the game mechanics alone. I don't know what the narrative is yet.
It's a narrative game. It's also has full-blown TDS as well.
Does it?
There's a character selling a $5 million gold card, like Trump's immigration gold card. They make several references to that. And then, the art style is very fucking woke too. This is the only fun part, which is what like got you, but this is a very small part. Most of it is clicking through dialogue to get to this part. The story stuff is fucking terrible. Music, sound effects is terrible. This stuff is like kind of enjoyable, but it is just way, way too basic. So you got like this, you just fill in the crack. This was the most fun part of the game, just going over a crack. And then you can wipe it clean with a cloth. And then you can pick the color of the spray paint, and then it just kind of spray paints itself basically. And look, we got a new thing. You can add a little decal to it now.
3D printing the game.
So you played the actual demo.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It sucked. You might like it, but it was woke and gay, and it definitely
woke. I got other shit to play.
It definitely gave me some. I've been playing these woke games as punishment for super chats, and it gave me a lot of those vibes. The Twisted Suitors, the Dustborn, all that shit. Yeah, it's an easy don't recommend. Like genuinely, Chop Chop Inc. is coming out, where you take the different parts and like when you actually craft the thing on like the bench, you have to drag the parts to you. That was genuinely as fun or more fun than what this was.
What was the name of that one again? So I can take it off my wish list.
Steel Soul Shaper. Coming soon. Yeah. Easy. Don't recommend.
No, thank you.
I saw it. I'm like, it reminded me of those woke ass terrible games. I'm like, I can't believe like the panel was like, oh, this looks interesting. I'm like, I'm playing this demo just to make sure they don't.
Erwin wants to play Relooted instead.
You know, already did that about with those restoration games where like you clean off the glue off of the game cartridge. Like, I think that's what everybody was enjoying. Yeah,
but that's sadly not really what it is. And the parts that is super duper basic. So yeah, easy. Do not recommend. I do have a pretty easy recommend though. Fumes. Tomac, tell us about Fumes.
Fumes is great. We still haven't gotten to this boss. We only fought the shark.
I really wish there had been more bosses like that. I enjoyed it. It started getting a bit too repetitive though with the same just normal little boss fights. I wanted more giant boss fights.
Yeah, because I think there's probably only like 3 like mega vehicles in the game, I'm assuming.
Well, it's odd that they start you off with a mega vehicle and then every boss after that is just a small vehicle like us.
Yeah, like it's an invasion essentially.
So the glitching out on each other is 100% part of the game. It was not an accident. It looks like
they're just embracing it. That's funny.
So for those of you who enjoyed the Mad Max game, this is basically an indie version of that. And some of you may not have noticed, this is actually pixel graphics. It's one of those ones you kind of have to stop moving and actually look and you go, oh, wait, yeah, this is pixel style graphics.
Wow.
You don't really notice it while you're actually playing, though. Yeah, I enjoy this. Overwhelmingly positive. ABF, is this a recommend from you?
Oh, yeah, easily.
It's on sale for $9. Yeah, at $15, at under 10. Yeah, that's a recommend for me.
Yeah, the game has been early access, and I think that they didn't intend on making it co-op and wanted to see how far they could get early access. But I think it was more popular than they expected, and decided to add co-op to the game, which is how a lot of these games,
and
do that.
Became a thing. Yeah.
Yep. And whether you play it alone or co-op, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, like this boss fight was great. You have to shoot the different panels off and whatnot. The rest were just shoot a small car driving around fast or rapidly.
Yeah.
So yeah, couple of negatives, but definitely a lot of positives. And just the combat itself was really fun. It did get a little repetitive just because we kept doing the same sort of missions and everything over and over again. So, as they make it more and they add more, I think it will get a little bit better in that area.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Fumes. I enjoyed it. Now, Hard Space Shipbreaker. This is a Tomahawk and ABF recommend.
Yeah, I played this early access when it first came out.
So you are 10 bajillion space credits in debt, and to pay it off, you go do a very dangerous job where everyone dies. So they have to upload you to the cloud and kill you. And then now they can reprint you. So you get each job, which is a ship, and then you have to dismantle it with your laser and your grapple hook. And presumably some other
Yeah, you
tools later
get
on.
more tools later.
So you can look in, like, each of these little yellow bits are like little breakaway points. So you have to like take out different sections and then get all of the breakaway points and kind of take it apart piece by piece. A little puzzle like. Certain things you can't cut as well. So usually it seems like you have to go inside and start cutting and getting all of the, the little yellow points. And then that lets you start taking out the bigger stuff. I did the first ship and I completely finished it off. So that's all I played.
But then I was going to say, because when I did this, I never got a full buffalo ever.
Yeah, I looked at the other ships and it seemed like it was pretty much the same thing. So at the beginning, it seemed like you're just doing pretty simple, taking everything apart, and then they presumably teach you other mechanics.
I did stop playing at some point because it felt like you were working on the same 3 ships over and over again, and I assume they added more since, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, since I don't know, since I only ever played the full release of the game. But yeah, they have like a bunch of different configurations of like the same type of ship.
Yeah, and this seems really boring. It's not. It's very like therapeutic as you're doing it, and like there's strategy involved. And then when you pull out like the energy core and it starts like counting down like it's gonna explode, it's really hectic.
Nuclear meltdown detected.
It's pretty fun.
I like that they added quite a bit of comedy too, which I wasn't expecting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just straight up C4. All right, so yeah, it's just some space destruction.
Like blast charges you can get eventually.
Yeah. Hayden, does this scratch your autism?
It does. It seems like, and I haven't played it, but it seems reminiscent of kind of the same feeling I get whenever I play like something like a parcel simulator, or it's just you're going through and you're just doing the thing, and you take care of the business and number go up once you're done. Like,
it definitely gave me some Breath Edge vibes. It's very, you're in space. There's a lot of, when things go in motion, they stay in motion. There's a lot of pressing the actual like brake button and then getting oriented right, getting angled just properly. So it's a lot of it is maneuvering.
Yeah.
Now tell me, did you ever throw yourself inside the furnace?
It was one of the first things I did because I thought I could make it up to the edge, but no, there's a little vacuum bit that sucks you in before you get to the edge, and I might have got a little too close.
Yeah. So for the audience out there, there's 2 different compartments, right, on each side that you want to send the parts to, because
and then I was just
like
watching that video.
Thing. Yeah.
It looked like it looks like you actually do get recycling. It looked like a little green one opened up under the ship too. Yeah, so presumably, they add more. But like with like ABF's issue is towards the beginning, it does seem a bit repetitive.
Right, but like I said, I played this game. Shoot, I don't even know when it came out.
Some point early access.
2022 is what's listed.
2022. That's when I played it, because I played it like the week that it came out, and it just it wasn't a finished game yet. But it was still really fun. It was like
Space Capitalism bundle. I like that.
It was basically like a demo, but more. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Typical early access stuff. Here's our proof of concept. Play in our little sandbox a little bit, and please give us money. Yeah.
I was aware of this game because a couple of the extra credit staff worked on this
Breath
game.
Whoa, what did they make previously?
I think it's only like this one is their game of note. Because
No, what was the previous thing they had worked on?
I don't know. Like they do Dan did a bunch of movie stuff he works on because he's an animator.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, that makes sense too, because it's not very mechanic heavy. It is pretty simple, but I mean, we're literally a hole digging enjoyers, so we are fine with simple mechanics.
It doesn't take much to please us.
like
But it's got the look and feel of more AAA though.
Yeah, like when I picked up the game, I noticed that one of the extra credit people, their catchphrase of "safety third" is in this game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of that sort of joke. With Breath Edge, which I really liked, also has a lot of
Yeah.
that kind of humor.
Very funny.
So, Tomak, I really enjoyed DMC Devil May Cry. What's Ninja Theory up to these days?
Hopefully being purchased by Tencent.
Do you think that's a good thing?
As far as I know, because as far as I've seen, Tencent lets companies die on their own.
Yes. So we complain about Tencent and the communist parties having control and everything, but it's really funny whenever you look back. Everything that Tencent has bought and tried to correct, they've done a pretty good fucking job of just making games. Yeah. It sucks that they're the commies and they're the Chinese, but they're doing their job, so
They're chasing profit.
Yeah.
And that's fine. If you give me the product I want to consume and I give you money for that, well, okay, good job. You just beat the capitalist West with your communist ways by putting boobs in games or whatever.
So, Tomak, is this Origin Story?
It's technically a reboot, but yes.
Reboot, which starts a little more Origin-y.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was a little confused, and then Virtual shows up and whatnot. Go a little quicker. So this, lots of style. I mean, you're gonna do Devil May Cry, you need lots of style.
Yeah.
The way the main character looks, how do you feel?
I'm fine with DMC Dante. Yes, they make the no white hair joke, which they
a wig lands on him, and he has the Dante hair
at the literal end of the game.
So I talk about how important it is to make your, especially an action character, super cool as soon as possible and super badass. It starts off with a montage of him having a threesome. He literally
with a bunch of demons.
Yeah. Oh, those were demons. Okay.
Yeah, they're demons.
And literally, he's got girl back at taxi girl going down sort of situation, and then so he ends up has the threesome, and then ends up answering the door naked with his wiener out, and of course it's a woman there. She's like, "Have mercy," and then he ends up having to fight the big demon, but then the demon hits his trailer or whatever, and so while it's spinning through the air, he is putting his clothes on while pizza slice blocks his wiener, and he just slowly in 3D slow motion spins and puts all of his clothes on. Lots of style. He looks a little douchey. If they made him look a little bit cooler, I would have.
He doesn't this is the first time I've seen that, and to me, he doesn't look like Dante.
Nah, he
I'm
definitely he
that's
has
why I was
the vibe.
who the fuck is that guy?
Yeah, I forgot this was an origin story. I forgot he was Dante at first.
Yeah.
So
It looks
I don't
fun.
love. So it definitely gets very 90s alternative rock, which it always was, but I preferred how they did it with Dante, where he's a little more emo, where this guy is a little more. What's that movie Jumper? The act.
I love that.
Was that Hayden Christensen or what? Yeah, he's got
Hayden
angry Anakin Hayden Christensen vibes about him, which I don't that's
Oh,
not what I want from
no.
Dante
I might like this game
as much.
Yeah, I love DMC Devil May Cry. It's the first game I actually bought DLC for.
Yeah, so I say that because there's a bit that's cringe, but Devil May Cry is supposed to be a bit cringe. So
a little bit, yeah. It's
with the negatives
goofy
aside,
and-
I really did enjoy it. And the combat is exactly what I wanted out of a hack and slash. And as I've mentioned before, the tutorials for it all, so good. They make it really easy, even though it is
I don't know
very
how I never
complicated.
played this fucking game.
And I played also Bayonetta, which I really want to get back to. It was on par. I was enjoying the combat and not quite the story as much as Bayonetta, because Bayonetta just goes so hard, so fast, and also she's hot, and he was a little cringe. But man, It was solid. I'm definitely. It's one I'm going to be going back to. I want to play some more. Yeah. here's
Also
the first,
hated
like,
on
monster.
release. General players were hating on this game, so you may have just ignored it from that.
That
Yes.
may be what it was. Because I've looked
That was
and I was
my
like,
question.
2013. Like that was
Yeah, the PS3 era.
that was right after I
mean,
stopped working at GameStop.
90%.
That's what it was. I was in the oil field in 2013, so I wasn't buying a whole bunch of new stuff because I was just out in the middle of nowhere. That makes sense.
As a hack and slash enjoyer, I thoroughly enjoyed it. And yeah, if you like that, like if you like the new Devil May Cry on Netflix, where it uses a bunch of like Papa Roach and Korn and Limp Bizkit songs and whatnot, DMC Devil May Cry is definitely for you.
Oh yeah. Also, the level design is peak in this game. Since you're in limbo, so rules of physics don't apply.
Yeah, the beginning training, it's like a whole like town that's split apart, but it's doing like a weird corkscrew, a little Expedition 33 like style where things can just float and be all weird and twisty, kind of like what Dishonored when you go into like the weird other world place or whatever.
Yeah.
Or like
this one on the wish list.
what they try to do with the new Call of Duties and whatnot, where it's like, no, guys, it's not an appropriate place to do this. What are you idiots doing? Keep it in Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really
So
thoroughly enjoyed
looking
it.
forward to whatever
Going back.
Ninja Theory's coming up with next, assuming they're not consumed.
Yeah, because that's one of the ones getting is on the chopping block, right?
Yeah. But it has been said they got bought by someone. They haven't said who.
All right. Jeff, you're a JRPG enjoyer, right?
Oh yes.
Sea of Stars.
Ooh.
Wait, have you not played Sea of Stars?
It's essentially
No.
Chrono Trigger.
I am
Chrono Trigger?
ashamed.
Okay, that's how
The
you
new
win.
Chrono
me.
Trigger.
I am
Okay.
ashamed to say that as a JRPG fan myself, I also have not played Sea of Stars.
I've been wanting to for so long. Tomak gifted me this so long ago, but it's a JRPG, so it's like it's gonna be long.
Yeah.
I'm really
Also,
excited.
this
The
game
combat
technically is censored.
is it? Okay.
Gerard the Completionist was in this game. He has been removed after his controversy like a year ago.
What's Me Too or
His
something?
possible theft of donations over the years.
Yeah, that was he ran a whole thing where people were donating and he was going to give it to a charity, and then that money never got donated to the charity and the money was just gone.
Oh. Guys,
Yeah,
I
so
swear
he-
all of your super chats do make it to the Sydney Sweeney Boob Foundation, I swear.
Yes, I'm just saying, like, he's an important NPC in the game. He has been since removed, so technically censored.
So I shouldn't play it.
No, it's so great. His model's been replaced.
He might have stolen money that was supposed to go to like what was it? It was like the Make-A-Wish Foundation or something, and it was like over $1 million, and they never got
hardly
that
any of
money.
that money goes to the cause, anyways.
I'm aware.
True, but that's kind of my point. Is like, it's
Oh.
fine that he was removed. I think maybe like it's not that big of a deal.
I'm pretty sure at the VGAs it won Indie Game of the Year when it came out. That's when I first heard about it.
Game's great.
Yeah, and then I finally played Chrono Trigger a couple years ago or whatever, and I was blown away. That one was one of the. We're like, okay, this does deserve all the spurging out about it. Okay, I'll allow it.
Yes.
So playing the new updated, like actual for a modern audience, but not just putting black women in everything.
Modern
updated for a modern audience.
technology.
I'm looking
Because
forward to
Threads of Time isn't out yet, because that's going to be essentially the next one.
And yeah, one of the reasons I played Chrono Trigger was I wanted to get back into some JRPG because I've always enjoyed them growing up. I really enjoyed some like Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga,
Yeah,
those
that was
style
the first
games,
one.
the Paper Marios and stuff like that.
Yep.
So yeah, all the Chrono Trigger like combat style. I was like, oh, this is right up my alley, and it seems to have the exact same for Sea of Stars. All right, ABF, prepare to add something to the wish list. Orc incremental.
Uh-oh.
So the Spiffing Brit just put out a video on this.
Perfect.
So it's an incremental auto battler.
Okay.
So you're orcs and you're fighting against the dirty townspeople, human peasants.
Those sons of bitches.
And then you go till you die. You auto battle till you die. Dragons, did I mention dragons? You auto battle till you die, and then you do your incremental thing, upgrade, and then you auto battle and go as far as you can. And then obviously there's bosses every
Sounds
so often.
Somebody
So, yeah.
said wagons, and I'm like, did I just hear that?
I said wagons. Yes,
That
I
was
love
Erwin,
Dwagons.
yeah. Owen likes his
So,
wagons.
after playing what that rune, whatever one
Sorry.
was that Rhino had me play, I'm a little more open to auto battlers. But now you do an auto battler incremental game. Also, the demo for this I think was like 75 megabytes or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
Oh.
very small game. I imagine it runs decently. Seems to be optimized because Spiffing Brit, of course, broke the game. He made the dragons have like super speed, so they literally blasted through the game. And like the final run he did, the final boss didn't even spawn, like not even a pixel's worth, because the dragon went through it so fast it didn't even spawn the final boss. So yeah, this has me interested, and I was like, ooh, well, there's a demo, and then I look for it and search, and it's like, oh yeah, there's a demo, and I'm like, no, there's fucking not. Where's the little green thing for I can do the demo?
He may got like a press pass then.
Oh, see, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, what the hell? No, the demo, download demo button's here. You guys see it?
Oh, is it when you add it to your wish list?
What?
Oh, wait.
Oh my god! Why did they
What?
put it there?
Wait.
This is
Oh.
what they did.
I'm
Download
looking at it
demo.
right now. Yeah, it's not in the right spot. You actually have to scroll. I have similar to games you play. Tower Wizard, One Friend What's This Game, Nerd
Is that-
Wars. Download
Is that
demo.
something that Steam
I
did?
think
or
Steam is updating their UI to do this with the download demo, which is retarded.
Huh.
That's really
I love
dumb.
the demos.
At
That's one of
least
the great
keep
things
the
about
fucking
Steam.
green.
Yeah, that.
Yeah,
Tomahawk.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And then the graphic design, it blends in with it. I was pissed off. I'm like, what the hell? It literally says demo. And then if you go and you do orc incremental, I'm like, oh, it's just one of those ones where they didn't put the demo on the first one. Then there it has a separate page for the demo. So I'll click on that. Cool. Nope, same damn page. I'm like, what the hell? You literally say there's a
Erwin, I'm looking at other
terrible.
ones
terrible
right now, and the demo thing shows up fine. I'm wondering if maybe
Really?
this person
So
set
he
their
fucked it up.
they might have set their store up incorrectly. Yeah.
Okay. So yes, if you want to check this out, the
Maybe.
download demo button is somewhere terrible, or Steam made some terrible.
Another
UI.
one of those you guys might like is, Sir, we have an orc problem.
I've heard of that one.
I saw that one, brother.
We're almost at 2 hours. We bring it up next week. All right, and then it's another one for you, Tomac. Iron Wing Valiant Record of Astera. What this?
What if I told you this
I was
is
not-
Armored Core Valkyria Chronicles?
I was not
Ooh.
expecting mechs. ABF, were you expecting mechs?
Nope.
Anyone else? From that name, I was not. I thought it was going to be anime. It was going to be fancy, like Victorian characters and stuff. Oh,
Right.
well, the buildings look a little Victorian, but there's also.
It looks like Valkyria
Yes.
Chronicles.
That's what it said.
I
It's
know.
Armored Core Valkyria Chronicles.
I'm buying it right now.
There's a playtest right now.
Joining the playtest. Welcome to the playtest. Play now. Download it.
Perfect.
Spending money.
All right, ABF, we're trying to get you more into mechs. What do you think?
Yeah, I can check this one out. Sure.
And it's straight up
I
like
really liked playing
Transformers.
Mech Warrior
too.
and stuff growing up. Yeah.
That
Yeah,
was
like
the
from
first
what I
thing
played
Tiger
the
King shot.
playtest, the controls were kind of chunky right now. So it might seem a little jank.
All right.
That's
Moving
right
along,
up my
Iron-
alley. Like it looks just like Valkyria Chronicles, and it's mechs. Like, okay, yeah, I'm in.
Iron Wing Valiant Record of Astera. Release date is coming soon. But
Yeah, there's a playtest.
Now what we got next? Ooh, Halo Campaign Evolved. Currently sitting at mixed 69% nice. Anyone give any flying Fs about playing this game?
Nope.
You know,
Mm-mm.
I thought about buying it and playing it this morning just for stream. And then I opened Twitter, and the first thing I saw was a side character that they made into
that's-
a boss bitch.
that
and I was
is
just
the
like,
next
okay, never
clip.
mind.
Yeah, ABF, I'm sending you a clip right now.
Okay.
Yes, we have a boss bitch. And well, actually, like the Spartans hated it. They were like really competitive, and like there were female Spartans hated it. So like
She's
it
not a
actually
female
makes
Spartan.
sense.
Also,
You don't understand.
The
How
game
long
is
after the
50
game
bucks.
were the books written?
Sorry, ABF. What did you say?
Oh, I was saying the game is $50 also, and I feel
Well,
like
of
a lot of
course.
people are like, "Why am I going to pay that much for a game I've already played?"
Full price.
Yeah, the game we
and
already
see-
bought, and then we bought the Halo Master Chief Collection, and now they want us
Yeah.
to buy it again.
Well,
Correct.
here's the
Yeah.
thing. I'm playing Black Flag Resynced. I actually like whenever they do remakes and they do them like to improve the technology, improve the visuals, improve the controls. Don't stick a boss bitch in it that wasn't there before. I don't want that shit.
You know, like this one.
Yeah, I'm ready for that. I am
Dead
excited. For
Space
that.
remake for me. I mean,
It's very small.
I'm aware. It's also a 3DS game.
All right. So we've got Boss Bitch ABF. Let's roll a clip. Hopefully we can hear it. All right, yeah, it's loud enough. Good. All right, Chief, strong black man. I support it. Now get ready for angry white lesbian. Ugh. She's literally manspreading.
Nice work.
Thanks. Spartans aren't the only badasses in the UNSC. So, did you take out the prophet?
Negative.
Whatever the...
What the fuck was that?
No. No.
Yeah,
No.
put it back to like 20 some seconds. Yeah.
You would have had me with this. Like I love Halo. I played all of the Halo games as they came out up until like 5 or something like that. Didn't give a shit about Infinite or anything else that they were doing, but I read several of the books. They could have had me with this, and I almost bought it this morning until I saw this clip on my Twitter, and I went, nah, fuck it, never mind.
But think about all of the angry lesbians that are going to buy it. You're not buying it for that. It's going to be outweighed by all the angry lesbians purchasing it, Hayden. We don't need you, the one playing the game since the very first one, who this is made for. We don't need
Good
you,
luck.
the target demographic, Hayden.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, were the prophets even brought up in the first Halo game?
No,
Yeah,
the
that
prophets
confused
weren't
me.
brought up in the first Halo
Yeah.
game. In
All
the
right,
original,
then.
they do not bring up the prophets. That's Halo 2 whenever the prophets
Okay.
come in. But, you know, who am I to say? You know, not a guy whose first console he bought was a Halo limited edition original Xbox.
So what else have they done to the story, good or bad?
Don't know.
To
Because I
Halo.
saw that and that broke
It's
me.
currently coming out because people just got access to the 3 days earlier or whatever
Yeah,
for
it's the
paying
3
for
day-
the deluxe.
Yeah.
When they have to, what was it, disable
So-
their art book to get in?
Really? Weird.
I think that was a pass-through people figured out.
So presumably, after seeing that clip, I can't help but think we're gonna probably get a couple more clips out of this. It's just
Likely.
people need to actually play it first.
Yeah, I think you're right. But yeah, I mean, they renamed their studio Halo Studios, and they just couldn't help themselves and just put a bunch of bullshit in a what is it, a remake? Do you call it a remake?
Yes.
This is a remake, yes.
Yeah.
Remake.
Because what they
No, we can't
did
say
is
mook.
they did the thing that you don't do whenever you're remaking a game, right? You can add in some extra stuff with a remake. I'm okay with that. You can, you know, if it enhances the story, right? What they did here was they changed the story because you don't find out about the prophets in the covenant until like the second game. This is not only just putting in a character that doesn't belong there and shouldn't have been there. It's trying to give them a spotlight and also apparently changing story. That threw me out of it. I'm going to wait and see what happens.
There you go.
ABF, this game wasn't made
gee.
for you. I'm sorry.
Oh. Okay.
Sorry.
My
Well, I
Xbox
guess
is right
Xbox
over there.
Xbox is meant for lesbians now, so I'll be
So
over
you're a
here
lesbian?
playing my game.
No, you can't get it on PlayStation anymore.
What?
The lesbians on PlayStation can't play it anymore. It's on Xbox and PC only.
Mm.
So poor Nagrinol. He
Yep.
can't play. He can't play Halo now with all these strong women in it.
Well, I guess we'll have to get another hole in his ball.
Another fake mustache for him.
Poor guy.
You know what? I need to find my Halo 3 limited edition Xbox 360. It was the one that was like silver and had like
Oh, the silver
117
one.
on the side of it.
Oh.
Yeah, I've got one of those somewhere.
I had a friend who loved his.
We'll take it out of the window when a better game comes out.
All right. Let's see. I wanted to check out some reviews. We're just about to wrap it up after reviews. Friendly reminder, Sydney Sweeney is selling new things. And she does a little spin before she puts them on. Now, let's look at some reviews.
Perfect.
In French... No, wait. Damn it, she's still talking to me. All right. I'll get back to you later. In French, the voices are an AI. I would feel more respect if you used the voice from the original game. It's an insult to your community. Okay. Okay, so I have a lot to say. And the worst part is, honestly, I only played about an hour. I'm really disappointed and also really depressed because I feel Halo as a franchise is toast. Correct.
They are.
If you look at the game from a purely graphical standpoint, it's gorgeous. And I'm noticing with a lot of the downvotes, they are saying the graphics look gorgeous.
Yeah.
Now, let's see. But the built-in film grain that can't be turned off sucks. Not to mention the blurriness of frame generation, as well as DLSS. Cutscenes are locked to 30 FPS, and they also just have a really uncanny feeling. Seems like anytime I want to enjoy this game's beauty, some optimization issue gets in the way of that. The voice acting. Okay, so the original, they changed the voice actors. So I'm noticing a lot of people complaining about the different voice acting too. Yeah, if you guys enjoy it, more power to you. I'm not going to hate you. Halo is Halo, and I'm always going to be a Halo fan. Unfortunately, this game feels rushed, incomplete, and just leaves so much to be desired. Good graphics can only take you so far. Master Chief Collection exists for a reason, and I'm grateful to be able to boot those classics up anytime I want, and then so forth. I assume a lot of people are going to feel that way.
Yeah.
One quick thing. People need to stop complaining about the cinematics being locked at 30. Also, the game makers should probably just add a slider so they can unlock the frames. It doesn't look good when it's higher than 30. It's not as intended. It's supposed to be a cinematic scene.
Right.
I don't know why people want it to be higher for some reason.
Everybody wants to bitch that they can't get 200 frames out of a fucking 45-second cutscene. It's like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like, who cares?
They're a little snobbish, if you get my drift.
Well, it's just because, and the only reason they even know it is because they turned on the fucking frame rate tracker and they're like, oh, this looks like shit at 30 FPS. No, you can tell it just looks awful. And it's like,
it's probably also a video file. What do you want?
Exactly. You actually probably can't increase it, but people need to complain about the correct things, and that's not one of them.
No, correct. I completely agree with you.
Great game when it works, which right now it's not. Can't get past 343 Guilty Spark. Fix the stability. I cannot play the second half of the game. So looking like having some issues with that, but I mean that's modern PC gaming these days, sadly. Game feels unfinished and unpolished. Wait for a sale or update. Let's see. Well, here let's look at one of the thumbs up. Honestly, I'm shocked at how much I enjoyed this version of Combat Evolved. Being upfront, I do not like 343 Halo Studios, as well as Studio. Every single game of theirs has been the polar opposite of what I've wanted from this IP. With the ramble over, I honestly had a great time playing through this. I don't think it's perfect, far from it, but this is the most fun I've had with a Halo game in a very long time. So Hayden, there might be some Black Flag Resync type people who are enjoying it despite the issues.
Yeah. Like I said, the thing that threw me off, it was, okay, they're changing story just from that one little clip. They're sticking badass bitch in there. What else did they do? I don't know. I'm going to sit back and wait. I'll probably eventually pick this up, but I will probably wait for it to go on sale. Like, and that's kind of where I'm at with it. I just, you know what? If I was streaming it, maybe, but I'll just wait until it's a little bit cheaper, pick it up, and then bitch about things as I run into them, as I do.
So, yeah, seems like people are having issues with it crashing. Then there's also you have to like log in with Microsoft, but now, this person's having issues with that. If you can't get past the digital art book menu, uninstall the art book DLC.
That's what I'm talking about.
Tomak was mentioning.
It's so retarded.
Yes. Let's see. The prequel missions are horrific. Good Lord, what did they do to the music and how they butchered the Magnum, my boy. Chief getting girl bossed at, and to top it off, that so cringe nonstop dialogue.
See, that's one thing. That review actually brought up one thing I was worried about was them fucking up the Magnum. Because the Magnum in the original Halo Combat Evolved was one of the strongest weapons in the fucking game. And then whenever you got to Halo 2, they nerfed it so much that it was useless. It was just the extra weapon you found.
hey, this weapon's super strong. How about we let you zoom in on it so you can shoot like a sniper
Why
rifle?
would you
too?
have a scope pistol?
Where do you guys think my one shot, one kill attitude was fostered and grown? It was the original Halo with the
Well,
Magnum.
and then they nerfed it. The battle rifle essentially became like filled
Right.
that role.
And the
Yeah.
battle rifle was still great. 3-shot burst. Okay, I get it. It wasn't as strong as the Magnum was in the beginning.
Blatantly rushed and unfinished, too many smaller but obvious bugs and weird design choices that, when summed up, drag the whole package down. After beating it, so 9 hours, thumbs down. After beating it on Legendary, bro. Beat on Legendary and is giving it a thumbs down. It's just either get the OG PC release or stick to the Master Chief Collection.
This is actually what I don't like about the reviews on Steam, where it's just thumb up, thumb down. I would like a 0 to 100 rating scale.
Neutral.
Like, let me.
Yeah.
There needs to be a
see
neutral option
better.
at least. If we're doing
Well, I mean-
up down, give us neutral at least.
Yeah, neutral would be a better compromise than just up down, because that guy just said I played it for 9 hours, played it on Legendary. I'm gonna give it a thumbs down. And that other one where the guy was like, no, I had a good time with it. There were problems, but you probably wouldn't just give that a thumbs up then.
Well,
Maybe you'd give it like a 75, something like that.
It still applies, Hayden, because it's a recommend or don't recommend, right?
Yeah.
I
And
get
you
that.
can say I can recommend, but that's why you have to read more. You know what I mean?
Right. And I understand that. I
Yeah.
just prefer like the number scaling to get a better idea at first glance versus something like this turns up. It's like, oh, it's mixed. Why? Because a bunch of people looked at some things
Yeah.
like, oh,
But
it's
then-
locked at 30 FPS, thumbs down. Fuck this game. Like,
The only issue with that is that I actually think that it would dissuade people from leaving reviews as much, because then they have to use too much brain power to
Yeah.
leave them, and just pretentious people do it instead. You know what I mean?
yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
It's just, we when we're reviewing things are usually not full up or full down. Things are usually a little mixed, and we kind of be like, well, all right, I liked it, but here's my 7 paragraphs of all the things I
Yeah.
didn't like. Where in this situation, mixed review would make a lot more sense.
But if you're
Is
going to
there
spend 50 to 80 bucks, you might want to do a little bit of reading just to make sure your money's going to go in the right place.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah, but that's completely different than like the rating system itself. No, I think way too much about rating systems. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I think you do.
Yeah, I
do
agree.
your own. Well, yeah, because that's the problem with rating systems is no one else thinks about the actual rating system themselves, and then the ratings are completely fucking meaningless.
It's like I completely agree with your rating of if it's a 5, it's in the middle. Just because you didn't like something, it's not a 1. There is audio, like the lips match up with the audio sync. Like that's the kind of stuff that gets you down all the way to a 1. But
yeah, like
I
this one,
agree.
lifelong Halo campaign enjoyer here. It's not all bad.
Yeah.
Beat the damn thing and thinks it's not all bad, but it's still getting like a thumbs down. That's
Right.
We need a mix for that, please. Product refunded. That's the first one. Wait. Product refunded 6.5 hours on record?
If you hammer Steam, they will eventually be like,
Yeah,
fine, and give you a refund.
It's just the under 2 hours is like no questions asked.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all right.
Like you
Not
could
worth it.
actually
Easy cash grab.
You could probably easily get a refund if you say that you can't complete the game because of an in-game issue and you got 6 hours in,
Yeah.
Product refunded. Okay, now I'm actually seeing a lot more on whatever this menu is. Yeah, I'm seeing there's a lot more thumbs down once you click past the first page. Product refunded. That was a 2.5 hour one as well. Product refunded. Awful, laggy, unoptimized mess. Wow, I'm seeing a lot more thumbs down. Thumbs down, but 15 hours on record. Yeah, thumbs down 14 hours. Yeah. Okay. I wish them the best. Actually, here, let's check SteamDB. Let's see how it's wait, I wonder if it's even working. And it's all just the early people, so that's not even working.
Yeah. It showed the player number at least.
That's what I literally saw somebody post on Twitter today, and they were like, "The game's a flop," because there were like 15,000 people playing it or something like that. And it's like, yeah, this is the 3-day early access. Shut the
It's
fuck
also
up.
single player.
Yeah, like
Unfortunate vibe coded slop. Voice acting is fucking awful. just play Master Chief Collection. Yeah, that seems.
Yeah.
Yeah, pros. The visuals are great. Yeah, everyone who does the pros and cons, every pro is the visuals look great.
Yeah, and it looks really pretty.
I'm disappointed, but not shocked or surprised. Yes, that's with 17 hours. Do not recommend. I have loved and will always love Halo. That's a do not recommend.
Looks like it peaked at 20,000. There's 11,000 playing right now.
All right. That seems decent.
Good.
Yeah, that sounds about like what I saw on whenever I saw that Twitter post. Somebody's like, 15,000 people played it. It's a flop. It's like the game's not even out, dude. Just hang on.
Do you think this will hurt?
It's not a live service game. Cool it.
Do you think this is going to hurt sales? People playing it early and leaving so many negative reviews?
Yeah, a bit.
Like I said, I went from I'm about to buy it early to play it before we go on the show today to I'm going to wait until it goes on sale. So I like dropped ladder rungs by just seeing a couple of things on it.
That might be a reason why if they're gonna if they have to put a bunch of woke shit in the game, Erwin, make it to where people don't discover it until the end, you know?
Negative.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought I accidentally clicked on just the negative reviews.
It's
Negative.
like, nope.
And also, I want to point out the
Ooh.
20,000 that includes people that played it and refunded.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's just raw player numbers.
Yep.
Hard
I
crashes.
don't know how many refunds they got, but it kind of seems like at least 10% of people refunded.
The whole
Seems like
my
a good
point
chunk,
is
yeah.
we're adding new content. We're adding the prequel missions, guys, and I'm not seeing people enjoying those. And I
I
assume
didn't
that's where the
ask for
strong woman is
prequel
from.
missions because part of the fun part of Halo was you just wake up on a spaceship as a fucking super soldier, and it's like, okay, it's go time. That was part of the fun of it. I don't need prequels. I don't need his training days or anything like that. Just
So
let me wake up as the
we got a 15-hour not recommended here. Quality of a fan-made mod, but the dev isn't a fan. Yeah, that one hits pretty hard. That's like a nerd rap lyric right there.
Yeah.
And then and then there's some more positives. Okay, we got and then we're right back to the negative.
And
positives. And back to the negative. Oh, there's some positives. Okay. Yeah, this is very mixed.
And these are
more
diehard
positive on it.
people that bought the higher edition. That's crazy.
Just play MCC. Yeah, it's what everyone's concern was to begin with, was why do we need this if there's Master Chief Collection? They're like, but you get the little prequel missions. We didn't ask for that, but you've got new content. All right, well, I guess I like new content. Strong angry lesbian.
You know what I actually think they're going to do? They're going to make a Master Chief Collection Deluxe. And if you already have the Master Chief Collection, you can upgrade to the Deluxe with a certain amount.
You might be right because they do stuff like that every once in a while. Whenever the numbers are down, you get like a $10-15 discount on it. Since
you think they're going to do a bundle?
have-
They're going to bundle it with Master Chief Collection?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. is
Yeah.
that the Deluxe is going to include this game with it. Yeah.
Yep, I could see them doing that for sure.
Well, best of luck to them. I think they're going to do some numbers, so good for them. We've got, I believe this was Fringy. Yeah, I think Fringy was playing this, or one of those EFAPers, and this guy kind of got a little glitched out here. So he went, you know what? Let's see what happens.
I don't remember a bunch of the flood being particularly smart.
Yeah, I
Well,
honestly,
they're not supposed to be. The flood
some
is
path
a
tracing issues. I can live
Yeah.
with. Yeah. Recent
yeah. This isn't something that like breaks a game for me, just because like the flood is they are essentially a mindless disease that is just driving forward to take the,
Yeah.
Yeah, there were pathing issues in the first one too. Like it's
Yeah, the things that really get me in these kind of games are the story and if there's game-breaking bugs.
Yeah, agreed.
And it sounds like there's both. That's a problem.
And angry lesbians
All
thrown
the-
in for no fucking reason.
Literally all the problems.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Master Chief Collection exists. All right, ABF. What are you going to be up to later?
Well, Jess and I decided to take her Steam machine that I built her for a spin and join in. So, Bookshop Simulator is the game that Jess really wanted to play, and then they just came out with 1.0 and it's co-op, and I'm like, well, this is the game we're gonna play together. So we're going to give that a shot today, see how that goes. And they have not Reese's in the game to add for your impulse aisle. They have Geese's.
Yeah, this is the one with all the funny titles and stuff too, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Blip Books. What are you guys gonna name your bookstore?
Ooh, I haven't thought about it yet. We'll figure it out.
I'm looking forward to it. I hope it lets you put slurs in. So, any idea when you're going to play this, or just whenever the mood arises?
In about roughly 3 hours from now.
Roughly 3 hours from now. All right. Let's see. How much is this game? $15.99. Okay, so it's like priced at like real game levels.
Yep.
And how long has it been? July 20th. Okay, so it just came out.
Yeah, they just released 1.0 as
yeah,
well.
so it got relisted.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So yeah, they got bundles with like retro rewind, which is what it kind of
Okay.
reminded me of.
It's like how I'm trying to remember how much was Librarian. I think it was also $15.
Yeah, that starts getting a little too much for me. Keep it $10 or under, please, and I'll buy all the indie games.
15 is the new 80.
Yeah, so true. So true. Tomark, what are you gonna be playing this week?
We are going to be working on more of God Eater 2 since we're getting into some character backstories. Like, I think I already named the next stream of Nothing Personal, It's Just Revenge.
Based? Yes.
Yep. And coming up tomorrow is we should be back with I Swear It's Not Hentai with Vagabond since his internet's no longer dead from a tree.
Based. So wait, so wood beats internet?
Essentially.
All right, good to know. So,
I mean, last week we did watch about 4 episodes of Gate because we didn't have a show.
I got that on the list. You like Gate?
Yeah, Gate's good. They shoot a missile at a dragon.
All right. Hey, I already said it was on the list. It's moving up now. All right, yeah. ABF going to be doing that here in a few hours with Jessica. Anything else you wanted to plug?
Jess has a baking stream tomorrow. We're going to be making some brookies with some of that leftover ganache. What?
I know. It looks so
I heard her
Blondies.
yelling.
Blondies.
Blondies, yeah.
Oh, she wasn't yelling at the game man this time.
No, usually. She's so good at yelling because of the game man, yes. So yeah, make sure you join us for that. That'll be a little after my stream tomorrow. Hey, what you got going on?
I think I'm just gonna play some Black Flag Resynced. I just downloaded that Iron Wing demo, and then maybe just kind of browsing Steam, see if anything piques my interest. But, yeah.
A little perusing.
Just
Jeff.
chilling.
Beautiful. Jeff, what are you up to?
Hey, gonna be finishing up Hogwarts Legacy so I can actually start streaming and playing Pragmata. And I mean actually streaming on my other channel. So once I get that up and running and tested, I'll let everybody know. But Tuesday is movie night. It's Tron Legacy. We've pivoted a little bit. We're actually going to wrap up Tron Legacy, and then we're going to watch Tron Uprising as a show. So next Friday, we're going to be talking about basically the core trilogy of Tron. And Thursdays are Stargate nights. Hashtag save Stargate.
I love Tron Legacy before it was okay to love Tron Legacy.
I did too.
I liked it, and they were like, meh, it's so bad.
Well, Tron Ares comes out and makes Tron Legacy look like a goddamn Oscar winner.
That was where I was like okay with Legacy. I thought it was fine. And then Ares came out, and I saw some of the I didn't even watch it. I just saw some of the clips from it and stuff, and I was like, maybe I was a little bit too hard on Legacy.
Oh yeah.
But Jeff,
the
are you going?
aging stuff is terrible. Honestly,
Are you going to cover Tron 2?
That is Tron 2, Tron Legacy.
No, I gave Erwin Tron 2.
Oh, the game?
Okay.
That's a thought.
Tomak, you're very esoteric, and we have to translate everything you say through 3 different levels and layers, assuming we even fully heard what you said. As
He's
you
getting even with me for High School of
your
the Dead.
Blue lady from across the room.
Perfect.
So yes, appreciate you all being here today. Couldn't do this without you. And then obviously, me, Badger, ABF will be back tomorrow, and then we'll be doing some Baking Bad. Couldn't do this without you, and we will see you later.
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know. Hello.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Good, then get the hell out of my life. Who needs you? Beat it. Leave me alone.
I needed to get rid of the human garbage, otherwise known as my best friends. Yeah. Come on! Bonnie, how do you keep getting back in?
Well, bye.
If we're not back by dawn, call the president.
And I do have some bad news for you all. I'm sorry.
Everyone has AIDS! My grandma and my dog go blue!